Well, that's unfortunate. Thank you for letting me know. Well, I feel like I'm going to have to redo a lot of... I'm re-explain everything then. So, crap. So what I was trying to do is like, I am glad. Um, I'm glad that you're in here. It's glad to see you, Pure White. I have just been doing the Ultimate Survivor in live streams because I'm mostly doing OSDs and kind of little things here and there. And I can always edit that down and add it to a video later. What I kind of showed off at the beginning of the video when I was being absolutely silent, because I'm just, for those who are watching the VOD later, apologies for the first, it was almost 10 full minutes of silence. At least not me talking. But what I've done since the last stream is I have crafted up a couple more of the stations. I did a metal run, and I crafted up whatever stations that I hadn't done yet. So I've got the gene storage over here. I've got our egg incubator. I've got the embryo incubator here. I even redid the storage. I came in here. I showed everything off, but I didn't. Apparently, I wasn't talking. So again, thank you so much, Pure White, for letting me know that that had swapped over. I, for some reason, didn't double check that it was using the right microphone. But now I finally got back to doing all of my storage properly. And if I didn't do it ever, then it would always just be a mess. So kind of just decided to do that. But I raised up my Gigantoraptor from the last stream, and then not only did I add those stations down here, but I also added the, we got this war bench here, we got the cryo hospital in the middle as well, and I did a huge metal run down to the sunken forest, and got like another 9,000 metals. So we have everything that we need for that. And before I, started speaking again, I decided to craft up that enforcer that we got in the last one. And with the crafting skill potion, we got almost a full 50% crafting skill bonus, bringing them at 266 as the base. So that's pretty much covers everything that I explained, except for the owls that I just flew outside. Let's see, which they are all just chilling out here. And I intend to use them for feeding my gatches just owl pellets all the time. But again, how are you doing, Pure White? I feel like it's been a minute since I have seen you in here directly. And yeah, I've just been, like I said before, I'm mostly doing these because, actually, it's been kind of like, it's been a little bit less pressure to just hop in and just play for a while, to be honest. It's kind of been fun. And since I had been here on a character on ASE last, where I've done the same thing, kind of, went through all the bosses on Alpha, it almost just feels like I'm picking up where I left off at that time. Slightly different, but not super far off. So it's kind of cool to be able to continue from there, and then all the bosses that I fight from now on are ones I've never done before, so... yeah, it's fun. It's good. Oh man, I can't believe. I wonder how long that could have gone if you hadn't hopped in and let me know. Alright, let's see. I'm going to tell the wyverns on the roof to stop breeding, because we do have a mutation that I could start working with. And then... I did tell you to stop, right? No, you're not stopped. Okay. I need to put away the... well, I'll put away the perfect male for now. I actually should name them that. For one. Perfect male. Let's see. Yeah, normally when I start the streams and stuff, I double check that, I double check that the microphone is actually following my voice, but for some reason it looked like it was when I tested it, so it got me. It got me good. Alright, so we're going to put away the perfect male for now. With how many eggs that I have, I'm hoping that we also have one that has a mutation in stamina and or health, so we should be good for them. Nice. That works. I mean, I've done, like, I streamed for like 3 days in a row and all the other stuff like that, so, like, there's a good amount of streams in there. Mostly pretty much the same. Not the same, but you know what I mean. It's like just hanging out on Extinction, having a good time. Hey, Gremlin, I am doing great. How about you? We're just kind of having some good times on Ark. I'm excited to try this guy out, to be honest. Should be a very good enforcer. Considering I'm mostly just planning on using them for gammas and stuff, he should be more than qualified to do that. Oh, you know what? I should grab... now that I just put that one away, I should also grab the male that I did breed out. Where'd I park him? He's on the other part of the roof, right? Yes. The game has been running for a while, so hopefully all of the OSDs and the things are out and about ready for me to go over to them. Since this is on single player, I do kind of have to be prepared for that. And if we beat all the ones or they disappear, we may have to just like log out and log back in to try to like start them again. It is kind of the deal. Like that's what happened in the stream last time as well, where we did all the OSDs, they just weren't showing up anymore. So if we get to that point, then we'll do that. Okay, so I plugged him in there. Only armor that I got from the Gach's last round was this chitin bit. I'll probably throw that in the grinder. Really been hoping for. Let's grab this. Let's grab this out of them real quick so they can move on to the next one. Oh man! Of course they got meteor showers right as soon as I'm trying to head out. That's always the luck, isn't it? Well, I do wonder then, if we're going to be stuck inside of the walls for a bit, maybe we can find... Hey, Beargonia. Doing well. Doing well. Had a close call there. If it weren't for Pure White, let me know, then I may have been silenced this entire time. Let's stay for long. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the first, like, 10 minutes of the stream, it's just me running around in the game being silent on accident. Oh, hey, well, I'm glad that you're just hanging out and doing the same. These Rexes are, I mean, I'm sure you probably heard it in one of the streams. They are from the island with a total of 15 mutations on them. So, I mean, they took a long time to get done, especially in single player. But, yeah, I love Extinction. I'm so excited to finally be here with this kind of a character again. It's been a long time. Alright, let's just throw these pieces of armor in there and then kind of get that going. Heck yeah, Beargonia. Now, I'm looking forward to a lot of things coming forward in the next little while. And being able to just kind of be on Extinction and play the way that I was planning to is awesome. Like, when I came here, when I did this in ASE, I didn't bring anything with me. So I'm very excited to have done that now, because I don't regret it at all. I've got some strong creatures I can work with, and I still have more work to do on them. So I actually also have the perfect male and female Rexes out right now, instead of the ones that I had before. Because once I hatch all the ones that I have inside of the Oviraptor, those will be the ones that I'm going to use for fighting stuff around here for a while. I want to try to get more mutations going, too. Like, my plan is to get 20/20 on health and melee. So I gotta get them going sooner rather than later. I should focus more on building that up at some point today, but... we got our meteor shower. I don't really want to just start the stream off by building something, though, you know? We'll have to do that soon. Let's put this in here and get them going. Maybe just to kind of get them started, I should let out this Enforcer and see exactly like how they rolled stats. Now that we crafted them up this way, I feel like it's going to be different than... Oh, it has blue and everything on it as well. I like that. Actually came out pretty cool looking. What are we looking at overall for stats? Oh, it just made them even. Oh, well, that's still cool. Not bad at all. I'm not going to complain about that. Hey, old man Trek. Welcome on in. I'm glad you can make it too. I'm glad you could make it too. Holy crap, look at this guy. So, though I didn't realize that when you combine them like that, they didn't, like, re-roll their stats. They just technically even them out. I mean, that isn't bad, though, considering they don't really have... Like, their food stat is their fuel stat, and there's no oxygen to worry about. Technically, that's a good thing. So then they can go for a long time. Lots of stamina, lots of health, and then lots of damage by default. So I'm not going to complain about that. Not at all. He's got, like, the blue body and then silver bits. So excited. Like, have a strong one like this. I'm just lucky it rolled really well inside of the replicator. Let's see. To grab the walls and stuff, do I just jump and hold on to them? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've, like, even had one of these. Yeah, you just jump and hold on to them. I do! The Enforcer is perfectly matched for everything. that I just, like, painted on my armor and everything. How much damage do we do? Oh my gosh, yeah. 148 on just a normal galley? That's not bad, dude. Ooh, we also get 5 teleports. Ah, that's a lot of teleports. That's awesome. They are very awkward to try to grab over the walls, though. If I actually try to climb the gate, would it be better? I think so. Yeah, we can actually get over the gate. That's fine. Better choice. Nice. Let's park them on over here. We'll take him out once the meteor shower stops, and hopefully there actually are a couple blue ones and everything that we could try. Against the corrupted creatures, you do so much more damage anyway, so that'll be a great one. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I want to try to mix right now. I did find another shotgun from my gachas in like earlier on when I was just messing around. I'm curious what my chances would be to actually get a better shotgun. 173 is not bad, but I feel like it's going to end up mixing it to be something significantly less if I'm not lucky. So maybe we'll just leave that alone until then. And we got my rifle as well. So now we should see. Is there another, I don't want to do another Gigantoraptor right now. It's just time consuming. Like, they're fun, but they are time consuming. What else could we look for? Maybe we can try to get ourselves some high level spiders. See if we can find some around the city. Yeah, he's kind of a long boy, isn't he? Oh, sorry, long girl. I think I did the same thing at the end of last stream. She's kind of got, she's got white and orange colors. Very interesting. I should pluck a feather while I have a chance. What did she give me? What kind did you hand me? Food? Oh, I don't really want that, but... I mean, it is what it is for now. Not really planning on trying to mutate food on anything. I'll consider it a tribute for now. We have some tranks on our bow, right? Sure do. Let's go take a look outside real fast. There aren't going to be too many spiders nearby. There was a 145 kind of... It wasn't too far away. But I think it may have gotten killed when I was looking at it last time. Oh, it's already just underneath me? Is that what we're trying to... I don't know if any more have spawned since I've been hanging out and getting everything prepared for the stream today. So let's see which one it points at first. Straight down this direction, it looks like. I'm not seeing anything anywhere else. It might be one on the wall. Yeah, I've got the bunnies inside. We got a pair of them in there. Oh, it's pointing at this one. 75. Yeah, the Daedon food is useful, but I don't really have any Daedons here. I don't really know if I'm going to worry about that. Alright, spiders. Okay, it didn't actually try to shoot me at all, which is kind of nice, to be honest. I was worried that it was going to. I do like their new animation and stuff that they have for when they're knocked out, and like their pose for when they're dead now. Not bad. Armadillos wouldn't be bad either. I have actually gotten quite a few of those around my base, and it wouldn't be bad to have one, just in case. Have the companion, at least. Where's the next spider, by the way? Whoa! I wasn't paying attention. The raptors jump scared me. Oh, that's good. It's crazy that something as simple as a raptor can still jump scare you if you're really not paying attention. Let's see. It's straight ahead. Oh, hello. 70 again. No, thank you. Ooh, it is after me. No. Horrible little goober. Oh, come on, you guys. I was just trying to clean up the spider body. You guys can take care of it then. Enjoy. I don't care that much. Yeah, they've, like, those creatures are very, very useful. I used them again to get more metal before the end of the, or before the beginning of this stream. I'll show them off when we get back home again. Let's see. I just don't want to end up flying into a spider, like, as we're, trying to fly real fast. Are they above me, or are they on the ground? Yeah, I don't really need... I don't see them on the ceiling nearly as much as I thought I was going to. I see them down there. Hello, spider. Level 95. They are, actually. I've got a pair on the cluster. And I'm very, that's why I wanted to get some now. They're really good at knocking things out. Because if I can actually take out a spider and then just knock something out for free, and I don't have to use any narcotics, then why would I not do that, right? There's another one. I am definitely a bit of an arachnophobe, though. I kind of just have to get past that while I'm trying to do this. I can tell you, like, their new design definitely freaks me out a lot more than the other one did. That is for sure. That's a good one. That is a good one. I will not fall for it. I'm gonna say I definitely didn't I didn't expect that kind of a joke right now, but I welcome it. Oh, I thought I was killing the spider, not the. All right, well, shoot. I guess I'll just kill you with hatchet. Ugh. Covered in grossness. I'll take this. I did, I thought the words. Just so you know. They were there. I did, like... It's like... No, don't say it out loud, you goober. That's fair. I mean, I've been had a good amount of the dad jokes like for a long time anyway, and now that I am one also, not that that's brand new. She's almost 2 years old. Can you believe that? It's crazy. Time goes by so fast. Absolutely nuts. All right, where is that nearest spider? I thought there was one close by. Yes, hello. Man, 15? Really? Oh, you got me. That was like a sniper shot directly to the face. How am I missing him? There we go. That's what I needed to do. Just a small halt before we did anything else. I think what happens a lot of the time is like people will be... Yeah, I mean, she's more than 1.5 at least. Holy Lord. Fair enough. See, I'm myself in 33. But yeah, no, she's more than 1.5 at least at this point. November. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's exactly 1.5. Maybe she's exactly 1.5. It just is crazy. Closer to 2 than not. It's alright. I didn't fall for it. I've got all those unlocked at this point. My brain goes through everything that's said before I say anything out loud. Let's see. I am worried about how much element I'm using for this right now. I use a lot more in the tech suit than I ever really think I'm going to. I'm hanging off the side. Where are you, creepy spider? They can spawn, like, right next to my house, I noticed. It's very, very creepy to me. I think it's actually inside here. I haven't seen one actually spawn in here since this whole thing anyway. Are they on the ground? Or are they gonna jump scare me too? Like the frickin' raptors did. Hello? No? Did I pass it? I must have passed it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I've been worried about having to do the caves and stuff on earlier maps because of the where they're supposed to be now. Oh, are they in my water supply? I don't like that. No, they're not in the water. Where are they? Maybe I should grab my owl. I can see where this thing is. Is it stuck like in all of this brush? That's weird. I'll grab my owl. I want to check. I do want to get some Velonosaurs. Velonosaurs, I'll probably set a couple of them on the roof for some turrets. There's a couple creatures I can do that with now, actually. But I do feel like I want to take some Velonosaurs at least. We maybe can put some spiders on the roof, too. We'll take this. Wait, what? Are they gestating? Yes, I'm gonna take the gestation. Oh, that's right. I never use that feature. Cycle the visor. Does this just leave outlines for hostile and friendly creatures? Or is this just friendly ones? I never use the visor, so yeah, good call. Let's see, if I get down near them, they're at least outlined. I don't see anything. There's a Pteranodon stuck in there. Am I going to run out of my element? That's my next question. It says right there. It must be underneath me. Like, it's got to be down on the ground or something. Oh yeah, it's right there. I can see it. Good call on the helmet. Ooh, it's got purple. Oh, it's only level 10. Kind of like those colors, though. The purple dots on the back of it really stood out. Let's see. Miniatures are still going? How long do those normally go for? Oh, I passed it again. I mean, a lot of them spawn over in this area. Is that them down there? Sure is. 115. Closer, but not quite close enough. I can probably take it out while I'm slowly coming down due to my, Drakeling. Not much left, to be honest. Whoop! Like one or two. Oh, man. Why have you been, boosted? There's another spider nearby. I saw that. What level is that one? Oh, I know that people do that. They'll purposely let spiders live around in their house. And, like, you know, I can't. So, like, my wife and I are both arachnophobes, and oh no, I'm out. Actually, I need to go back up to the base right now. Both my wife and I are arachnophobes, and the only way to take care of them in here is I kind of have to act without thinking. I just have to swing before I think about it too much. That's kind of what it's come down to. Let's turn off the visor. There we go. That was kind of one of the things I wanted to do while going out with this guy, because I needed to get more element. I have more. I've got 150 more in here. 140. But that was all that I had on me. I'm trying not to use all of it if I can help it. I want to make actual dedicated storage is what I'm planning to do when I have all the resources for it. I could make some, but I'd rather wait until I have all of them, you know? That's the thing, is like if I really wanted to, I could also combine a bunch of these into a few element and everything like that. Like I'm not out of it. I'm just trying to be conservative, you know? At least just a little bit. But you're not wrong. I do need to do a vein. Throw in the meat. Whatever I can do to kind of go and do, like, get some experience for both this. I want to do another alpha thing and get my my chibi to 4. Is that max for bonus levels, or is there more? I can't remember. I don't think I've ever had one too high. But we should. I'm about to get one on there. Let's throw this in here. We'll hatch this one. Do you have element? No, you don't. Okay. Gigantoraptor. More experience, please. Oh, I didn't actually do that thing. Got that cursed. Ooh. Very nice. I never actually got all that far. Felt pity because he got caught in the soaking pot. Oh. I mean, that is fair. There are different circumstances, you know, for different things in those, but yeah, like I said, I just have to make the decision and not think about it. But also, if I notice it later, like I'll hit a light switch or something, and then later I'll look over and it turns out there was a spider there, like a whole 2 inches away from where my hand was. Yeah, no, that's no good. That's no good at all. That immediately gives me problems. Dude, how many freaking... Okay, let's check on the other one as well. It heals itself. Ooh. I never got that far on Lost Colony. You're not pregnant again. Did you use up all the stone that I gave you? I think you did, right? Yeah, there's nothing left. You know what? We may as well just keep them going. Let's do all the stone we can. We'll collect more stone later when I actually want to craft some stuff up. I just want to get more resources moving. Yes. In a sense. But yeah, no, the Gremlin, I saw your thing about the Drockdrakes. Like, yeah, they're very nice. They're, like, being able to kind of do both is great. Live to eat other bugs. Yes. I know. But something about, like, my instinct is just... They are very creepy and I don't like them. I don't know. Like, I mean, admittedly, like, when it comes to, like, the Cosmo, obviously I love the Cosmo, and I can kind of look past the fact that it's a spider, but I know it's not real. Hey, Medea, welcome on in. We be waiting for the meteors to stop so I can take out my awesome enforcer. I did the crafting skill potion. It came out as a 266 by default. Can you believe that? It's absolutely nutty. $100 metal from all that. Yeah, I don't think they're getting the, they're not getting the, owl pellet boost that I wanted them to be getting. Yes, I actually do have a cryo hospital up here. I've got it right here. I also could technically make the Blood Forge, too. Because I have all the tech stuff. I think. Actually, it depends on what you're required to make it, but I do have it unlocked. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use things that weren't part of the map, like, before I got to them, but why not, I guess. I mean, I have it here just in case I take an army out and they need some heals. But, hatch the embryo. Do you have the element? No. What I really should just breed up a bunch of them and stop worrying about production. Because then I can actually just try to get the element done faster. Because at this rate, it's going to take so long to get all that done. Does it imprint on stuff? Or does it just keep them alive, you mean? While doing things? Was that just because I was fighting that thing? I think so. We're not getting attacked by another seagull. I hate when I get attacked by the seagulls. The freaking hitboxes are so tiny and so annoying. Even, like, they're improved in ASA, for sure, but still annoying. Let's see. I'm trying to... Let's see if there's any other spiders, I guess. I'll take my owl, though, instead. And we'll hop off and try to knock it out if I find one that's good. I think the weather's changing, or am I crazy? I don't know. I feel like I might be a little crazy. Alright, buddy, come on. Let's go find an owl. I mean, not an owl. Let's find a spider with your abilities, owl. There. Oh, the Megalanias are spawning down here now. That is not ideal. There's also a bunch of Armadagos down here, though. Let's see. Nearest spider, that direction. Is it on the ground or no? Baby rock drakes need the nameless animal cryo hospital to feed them. Oh, it does feed them. Oh, cool. I didn't know that it fed them. I thought it just kind of healed stuff inside of the cryopods, but that's nice. I never made one on Lost Colony either, because I tried to do the character without starting anywhere else. Aha! They are inside this cave. It's only level 50, though. Hold on, let's change out our ammo real fast. I don't even see it anymore. Where was it? I guess I can turn on my helmet for a second. I still already have the element in there, so why not? There you are. I'm surprised that hit. No, no, no. It can see me, but I can't. There we go. Yikes. Alright. I'm a little bit concerned about them doing that, because they could jump me while I'm trying to get my medal now. They haven't actually spawned in there yet until now. If they're in the hospital, they'll heal if you're in your pocket. Oh. Interesting. I didn't realize that like it mattered with the range for that, and then in the thing itself it did different. That's cool. That's actually very, very nice. Definitely worth the. I mean, honestly, out of all the resources, it's not that expensive compared to what like a bunch of other things that I've looked at. Let's see. We go this way. It's going to be outside the wall, isn't it? No? Maybe. It's not above me. I think it's outside the walls. Oh, there it is. It's hanging from over there. My God. Could you just imagine going in somewhere and seeing a spider that is literally as big as you are? Can that see me from there? Dude, that has got an aggro range. Okay, I think the meteors are done. We'll go back and we'll go and focus on the task that I was trying to do instead. We'll look for spiders again later. Test to verify what soldier because I knew my tribe would question. Fair enough. It's also weird they have to question all the deals, but I also get it. There's a lot of things like in this game, despite how long you play, like there's almost always something new to learn. And there's always a chance for that to be misinformation. Okay, let's go explore it with Melee real quick. And then we'll put our new Enforcer inside of a cryopod for now. Just to kind of save that for one little bit. Should I grab... I should probably have a little bit of element dust with me. I mean, he's got a lot of fuel. I'll take half of that. Maybe we'll bring this down to exactly 1100. That's still pretty heavy in my inventory, but if we can keep that, we'll make sure that he stays fueled up is kind of the whole point. Let's go see what kind of OSDs and stuff are around right now. Considering there's not really any way to, like, breed that guy out. That is also true. Oh, that one looks like it's going to be a red one. Is that a red one? I can't see, but yes, that is definitely a red one. Damn, okay, nope. I don't want to push the... Like I was going to say, I don't really want to push the Enforcer on anything higher than a Gamma until we've leveled them up a whole bunch, and then we'll see what we're dealing with. And with the Cryo Hospital, if he needs any healing when I bring him back home, then we can do it. There's no... Dang. There's nothing there. I'd imagine if there was one over there, it would be very high level. So that probably wouldn't be where we want to look anyway. Part of me wants to just climb to the highest point of the city and kind of see out, but I'm pretty sure doing that isn't a guarantee that you actually can see everything in render. I could be wrong on that. Trying the lower south cave on the island on foot might be hard. Exactly. There were so many of those on that. So many spiders in that specific cave. We'll have to see. I mean, I would imagine the shield would be pretty good, because it's not going to hit you if you're able to block it properly. It might become something I actually need to worry about now. I never really use shields for anything. I need some water. I realized I didn't grab any in my canteen. Exactly. I had 2 canteens, and a seagull stole the other one, unfortunately. So now I only have 1 again. I can make some, but the other one was a gift from my gacha, and I'm sad it's gone now. Hello, Arc Monster. Welcome on in, my friend. We'd be doing more of what we've been doing. That Enforcer that we got put together in the last stream, though. I use a crafting skill potion. 266 base. Fantastic. Wanted to try him out today. Alright, let's see. I'm not seeing anything that I may be able to do. I mean, there's an element node over here. At least I think I saw one. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. The Seagull Yoda song. Okay. We're good for a second. I'm pretty sure... Oh, no. The fact that we're seeing a beam makes me feel like they're already... Well, there's a node. We'll have to see if anything starts trying to come back down. Is this a gamma or a beta? I'm pretty sure that's a gamma. Yeah, that's a gamma. We can do that one. We obviously need more element. We should do it at least. And kind of give him a shot and see how strong he is against the actual corrupted creatures. You're not carrying anything, are you, Melee? No. Okay, there we go. Should be just fine for a thing. Oh my gosh. Well, heck yeah. Despite the casualties, good thing. I'm glad you're able to pull it off. What are you? Yeah, much faster and much more maneuverable than the Rex. That's literally the only, like, the main reason I wanted to use this guy. I wanted one of these guys instead. I guess I could test out the damage on this. Oh, wow. I didn't mean to hit you, though. I'm sorry. I was an accident. So much damage off of just a... well, he's not even leveled yet, doing almost 600 damage from that is so good. All his stats are like base 50-something. I guess when you combine them like that, they all just even out. Which I didn't know, but I'm not against at all. Did you just do gamma and beta, or did you do even alpha as well? As long as the stego calms down, it's no big deal. It's only about 90. Okay. It has babies, and I was curious if it was a high level one I could steal it using my Gigantoraptor. Nice. Honestly, like, I probably could have tried to do that as well when I wasn't on the island, but Alpha 2, nice. So you're all prepped then. All ready for the next one. For for Genesis. Let me see. Where even are these things, man? Come on. I just want to test more out of my guy's strength. This is such a weird location. I think everything is kind of down off the edge of the cliff. I don't want to hit this Anky baby and piss these guys off. Nice. But if I can pretty much get this element node for free, then I'm not going to complain about that. Oh, that's awesome, man. Like, I'm hyped to get to the point where I can do that as well, but it's probably a ways off. I'm sure it was not an easy fight. Wow. Whoop. Bonk. Oh, crap. Hello. Doing Lost Colony first, got 3 weeks to grind it. Oh, yeah, that's true. Very, very true. So have you done... So you did have a character from the beginning all the way up to here, then, is what you said. How much damage did that guy do, by the way? He was hitting it... I don't know how long he was hitting it for. Oh, not at all. Nothing at all. If it turns out we get to a point where all the nodes are unaccessible, I'm pretty sure I said it, but we can just log out of single player in the back end. About the fire falling. Oh lord, yeah, okay. Yeah, I've been up to the arena, obviously. I went up there to make the cryopods and stuff for this one, but like, since I've never fought him, like, I've seen Syntac fight him, I've seen... Did I see Ross fight him? I've only seen, like, a handful of people fight the King Titan, so I haven't really actually, like... I'm not super familiar with how the fight goes, other than the alpha one is, like, somewhat of a gimmicky fight, because you need to have the Mega Mech. A good Mega Mech. Alright, how good are we on this one? How many more people are left? We don't have a PS5 character now on PC. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've played a little. I've tried to start on the PS5 because I have access to, like my brother-in-law sent my PlayStation as his home one, so we can both play with his game, essentially. So, like, I've tried it out on the console a little bit, but since I've played all of my hours on Arc on PC, like, the controller just is not how I'm used to playing this game at all. I did it a little, though. I'd like on ASE just to test it out, because I think it was on sale or something. I did the same thing. I gave it a shot on... Like, I tried to start a character on Crystal Isles, but I didn't really get very far. I did not mean to teleport. Did I click the button on accident? I must have. These guys only focus on the main node, which is kind of nice, to be honest. How many levels do I have? 7. Not bad. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is like, I buy these MMO Razer mouse But I've got the 12 buttons on the side, so I've got everything here easy to access. And, like, I know you get shortcuts with the controller, but wow, it just doesn't, it doesn't feel the same at all. Did I hit you? Are you mad at me? I don't know. Of course, I mentioned that they're not after the other nodes, and then they swapped our target. There you go. Oh, crap, it's a Thyla. Thyla's over here? That's not very cool. These things are so strong for at least the Gamma ones for this. If I level this guy up a lot, I might be okay trying to do a beta. Maybe. I'm not going to promise that, but that is always a possibility, considering how high of a level this guy started as. You're a part of it? Come back here. Beta is a stretch, I think, actually. I don't know. We're doing fine with the Rex on that one. Where's the CJ? Cheese DJ. Again, Lightning Wyverns and use them on the King along with Gigas. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I've mostly seen people use a bunch of Gigas or like really strong Rexes against the King Titan. And that was kind of my plan. Because, like, I don't know. I guess other than the Titans, the Gigas and Karkas don't really have a major purpose when you're playing single player. But, yeah. Oh no, I have two. I've been telling everyone for my whole life, and it's true, but it just kind of sounds far-fetched. I've been playing since I was 2. But over the last few years, I've swapped to mouse and keyboard, so it is nice to play a game with a controller again every once in a while, though. I played Kingdom Hearts not long ago. I say not long ago, it's been like 2 weeks. I just played through it again, because I could. Oh, come on, man. Is it, someone small just outside of range? Also, what level is this Thyla? 135 Thyla. Ooh. Do I bother? Like, part of me wants to knock this guy out. While he's hanging out over here. If I could shoot off the back, it'd be more of an option. Wave 4, okay. I didn't know which one we're on yet. Okay, you. At least when I hit it, I don't do like 300 damage also. That's kind of the nice benefit of this. You get the bonus against these corrupted dudes. And I can hit it and it's still fine. This is kind of what I was expecting, though, when I said I wanted to use an enforcer for this. Like, it's just like the Rex is very powerful. Well, like I said, like they're just hard to maneuver, and they hit way too hard, so I end up ruining things more than I'd like. So this is perfect, absolutely perfect. Because on these guys, I'm hitting just as hard as the Rex does. I mean, I only have 4,000 health, so there's a significant difference there, but still. I can take a drink. He's doing fine against the Yankees, right? He's not going to die. There's no way he would. Yeah, he's fine. We're fine. Is anyone just being sneaky off to the side here? I think that's what I was saying earlier, is like this particular location is tricky because they keep, Oh, there he is. There they are. Bonk. So, like, the location is weird. They have to go out and around to get back up here, and I think they technically would try to spawn down there. That's why it's taking so long sometimes, I feel like. Because they're like they're out of the way for a bit. Okay. Maybe we'll make sure that this is reloaded on Tranks real fast. Considering the damage on our bow, it wouldn't be bad to knock him out. I just worry that he's going to accidentally find me while I'm trying to do this fight. Or when I'm trying to collect the element after the fact. So if we gotta kill him or get rid of him, I may as well take him home with me. Ah, this is cooked prime. I don't have cooked mutton. Is it cooked mutton that I prefer? I should probably find mutton first. I don't know, man. I don't dare leave. Oh, hello. There's another one there. Keep clearing them. Raptor turned around. Lost the objective right then. Making it easy for me. I'll take it. There's still 2 left. What are we talking about here? Oh, you know what I didn't grab? I didn't grab my gas bags. Or did I? I did grab my gas bags. I don't think we're going to be too heavy on a gamma one, but I'm glad that I have it, actually. Just in case we need to worry about the weight thing. Oh, hello. You're part of it. Is that it? The other one to get lost somewhere? There's a stego stuck in all the nodes. I don't see anything else trying to come in. Oh, over there. Never mind. I see you. I see you, not sneaky little thing. Oh, and there's progress on the thing I mentioned in the last stream as well. Still not really saying anything else about it, but I'm just saying that I heard back. We'll just say that. I heard back. We'll see how much we actually end up getting from this. The first one was like 107 or something by the end of everything, so we'll see what this one ends up at. I mean, considering I didn't really, there wasn't very much to worry about. I don't think I lost too much health on anything. So we'll see if that made a difference. I really want to do OSDs, though. Considering how many of those traits I need for the armor, if I want to upgrade it, like, that's insane that I need 10 of those and then 10 of the other one. But that was in a yellow one, so I don't know, maybe if we're lucky. You can get traits from a gamma one, right? Armor traits. I can't believe I never made the that crafting station either. It's even faster than the freaking chemistry bench, and I had no idea. I didn't realize it was considered like a tier 3 for that stuff. Most of those things are that, apparently. Oh, hold on. What do we set on this one? It's like partially sticking into another rock, which is very weird. Thank you. And this is where I gotta throw away some stuff that I do not need, like this metal and the flint. Okay. Alright. I'm at least glad that if I get to the point where I'm too heavy, I can still use my element to fly to my creature. Or just push myself to my creature real quick. Why is it still tracking melee? I picked her up, right? Yeah, I did. That's weird. Come on. Okay, now we're actually fully weighed down. Okay. So, with that, I mean, also grab the tree if that doesn't help. Thank you, Beargonia. It's a very good thing. It'll be very fun. I'm very much excited for it to potentially happen. Oh, man. Jeez, my food is gone. Okay, food and my... Did I accidentally drink my canteen? I must have clicked it on at the wrong time. Goodness. No, 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 no. Why would I punch that? I'm so dumb. This doesn't despawn everything else, right? I just realized this is the main node in the middle. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but... How much do I have so far? 93 plus the dust and everything like that. I'm going to throw out... We're going to have to go back home regardless. Okay, no, it doesn't get rid of everything else, but it probably puts it on a timer, so I'm going to keep going to each one. Also, let me know if there's ever ads coming up. I have it so it's like, it should be not super common. But, you know. Heck yeah. I mean, given, like, I don't know how big this one's going to be compared to most of the others. It might be the same as the one that was on this place. I know nothing about it. All I know is I heard back. That's all I can say. That's all the deal. But it put a big old smile on my face, that's for sure. How much can this guy actually carry? I didn't even see. Like, I know he's got good capacity. Let's see, berries. Berries. We don't need these things. I'll take my arrows back because I've been shooting a bunch. We got only 9 levels for this guy on that, so it's not crazy. We need to get back inside and get myself some water. We did get 112 actual element. We got 205 shards and another, you know, full 10,000. So that's another 10 more element. So we essentially got, I would say, about 115 element from that one. Not bad. Not bad at all. Keep us going for a little while. I do want to know. Oh, I wasn't gonna kill this stego. I was gonna help it survive, but. Yes, crunch. They're mad at me for now, but they won't be forever. Let's see. I don't know what you mean by stop. Nothing's happening. Oh, did that spider just fall down from the sky? Was that a spider or was it something else? Oh no, it was one of these things. Let's see. 90. Okay, I know. Not worried about it. Just focus on getting back home for now. I do need to get some warm water, though. So any pond, or a little bit of water I see on the way back, we'll do. Just grab that first thing. I actually remember seeing a lot of spiders here in the past. But there aren't anything right now? Okay, that's fine. We'll maybe check around the far... What is that? The far east end? We'll check around the far east end and kind of look up a little bit as well. Just kind of try to avoid going in the same spot to see if there's anything new over there. Oh, hello. Ow! Why did you hit me? Why was that hostile? That was not nice. Horrible little bunny rabbit. Yeah, post-work goods did caches. No crashing either. No crashing either on console. No crashes going into the city. Okay. I don't know, like, it has been a while since I've gone Lost Colony. When I have, like, we have it on the cluster, and I have yet to really spend a lot of extra time in there. Because I've been trying to focus on grabbing certain creatures before I do go back there. But I have heard they have done some updates, so it makes sense that they would have some, that it would potentially be better now. At least to a certain point. Let's drop over here. All of my element-related things will drop off in there. Nice. Does anyone know how many, like, roughly, how many dedicated storage boxes I would need if I wanted one for each type of resource? Just roughly. Also, like, I remember only using them one at a time, and I had S Plus as well that added a thing I could touch that would auto-sort everything for me, which I'm pretty sure that's not an actual thing in ASA, but if there is something like that, let me know. Because that would be really nice. Woo! Okay. I feel more confident in my element supply right now, which is nice. Woo! And I think I know, like, I have a place that I've started building on the cluster, which I may end up using when and if I move this guy there. I can really like the location. It's a little bit better than... Ow. A little bit better than where I built the first time around. It's not super far from there either, but, you know. Oh, that one was... oh, they're a pair, that's why. I was wondering why it did less damage. That makes sense. I want to know how many points of damage it goes up. So if I do 1, the actual thing went up by 8%, which means... What? I was doing just shy of 600 damage before. So now if I hit something, how much... Oh, the stego's not going to be... 605, or 405, depending. Okay. Okay. It's been fine, no crashes. Fantastic. I would hope not. So yeah, if it does start giving you some trouble, Medea, let me know. Because yeah, Lost Colony should be a fun one. I want to get some Ocidons. I want to actually do... I never got around to breeding any. I only had the one guy on there, and it was because I stole a baby. So it'd be cool to actually... I've still never done the official taming process. So that was something I still have to figure out. And then... I want to get breeding some really strong Ocidons. I wasn't coming out here to level, but yet I just can't help but go around and try to do it anyway. Let's see. 30-40 was not enough. Woo! Nice. 30 to 40, 30 to 40 what? Sorry. Oh, is it one of those tech? Yeah. High level or no? Didn't seem like it. Easily favorite map of the missions. Whoop. Whoop. I'll say, yeah, like when it comes to the Gothic skins, I saw that they had one that was made by the same person. It was like the, I'm forgetting his name right now. The same person who made the skin set that I did buy for, like, my castle stuff. Let's see. I have this one here. Yeah, Aaron Longstaff, yeah. I saw that they had a Gothic one made by him. It's premium, though. So, I mean, I don't know if that's, if that's a factor, but... Man, yeah. I mean, as fast as it seems like with this guy, it's not as fast as some of the others, that's for sure. Also, I'm pretty sure I didn't see that Thyla around anymore when I finished the thing. I was going to try to tame it, but I didn't see or hear it anymore, so I had a feeling that it probably got killed by something. Just checking up here again for potentially one of the things. Yes, Aaron Longstaff, exactly. There's not another one of the Rexes up here. There's the spider, though. Hello. I did not mean to teleport to you. You're only level 95 as well. Oh, dedicated. Oh, gotcha. Okay. That is exactly what. Yep. I almost forgot that I asked that question. I asked it, and I didn't even register that. Yes, thank you. I had dedicated specific to every item AC once, but that was a while back. See, I'm wondering if... Ah, you do have that one? Okay. I'm just trying to think, because there's probably resources that I'm not going to ever get on this map, so I won't have to worry about all of them. But, like, enough for everything that I've done so far. The only things that I'm doing different ones for, I guess, is, like, there's the normal wood and the corrupted wood, stuff like that, where, like, it's the same, but it's different. More spiders out in the wilderness. I feel like it's probably already been too long. I think I accidentally, stayed on the map long enough for everything to clear itself out. Hello, Eli Jacobs. Welcome on in. We be exploring out in the middle of all this wilderness. I'm trying to get more OSDs and more element nodes done. I just did a gamma element node. We're trying out this new enforcer that I just crafted that was a base level 266. And he's definitely ripping up all the corrupted creatures, that's for sure. Not much in regards to functionals. Okay. Yeah, I am a little wary when it comes to skins. Not because of, like, I'm too worried about it looking differently or anything. The last couple skins that I've gotten, I mean, I do have the one other Aaron Longstaff one, and that one's been fine when I have it on the cluster. But some of the ones that I've done for single player or whatever has just made it lag quite a bit. So I just, like, I've noticed, and the reason that I have my house only half skinned in this map is because it doesn't seem to affect it right now. And, like, it's going alright. I don't want to mess with it too much. But I did like the gothic look when building on that one. I do have a base, yes. It's over where my Equus is being scanned, being tracked right now. I'm probably going to head back in a minute. Oh, they're adding to it still. Nice. That's good. Yeah, my base is kind of in the city, just right along the edge. On kind of the eastern side. What time is it in game? It's 18:51. When do we start seeing... I feel like it's probably at 20, actually. I was going to say, when do we start seeing the dreadmares and stuff out and about? That's probably about 20, though. 8 o'clock is my guess. Ooh, there's a bunch of spiders out in this area. Any of them 145 or higher? At least 30? Okay. That's a good solid number to start with, at least. 115, 35. Really? Did I check that one? 85. Man, okay. Nothing too good. Nothing too good, unfortunately, right then. Well, once I have them built, then I can at least just clear up the boxes that I just put down. I mean, I would leave the ones for my... well, I would swap the ones that I have for my gear into vaults instead. Right now, so this is actually part of a long series that I've been working on, Eli. I've playing this. It is modded, but only very lightly. So, like, I have custom dino levels, so it's like center level creatures on every map, just to save me a little bit of time. And then I have the pullet mod. Those are essentially the only ones that I have that actually are functional, other than I have crafting skill potion, but I could always do mind wipe if I wanted to do that too. It's just to kind of save myself a little bit of time. So it's just part of a longer series that I'm doing right now. But yes, I do play modded. If I actually have a cluster that I'm running right now that has 3 maps running, and we have like Dino Depot and stuff like that over there. So I do play with mods, but this series is not a heavily modded one. You still hearing me? Better going yet? We had an issue at the beginning of the stream. The first 10 minutes, it was only messed up. Oh, gotcha. What's the max then? In each one of those, now that I think about it. I mean, I'm going to need a good amount of chitin for certain things, but... I wonder, if I tried to make 30 dedicated storage now, like how much, how many of them I could do. Dedicated storages. They're only 3 each for element. I'm probably going to need to grab more crystal. Maybe metal ingots as well. I wonder what I'd want to put in the first few if I only could make a couple. It's going to pull all my resources here, but I can make 2? What am I short on? It's the crystal. Thank you. I had built something on ASE that looked similar to this using S+, but I decided to kind of go a little bit further with it on this one, or at least try to do as much as I can. Oh, I need to grab more element for myself. I'm actually planning on also building a big platform here to start breeding more stuff out. Probably the same thing over there. Kind of want to just make sure that I have all my base creatures that I brought here with me. You know, kind of keep them moving forward. Because these Rexes are already 15 mutations in. Well, these ones aren't. But I have one with 5 health mutations and then 10 melee. So I'm trying to get to the point where they're both 20. But, you know, it'll probably take some time. It will take some time before that happens. Let's see. We need to take... So it also said it was short on metal, so I wouldn't be able to do all 30 right now. We'll just take the element that's in here for the time being. I think I messed up those tables, by the way. You know, the whole problem with not waiting for things to respawn before. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd recommend reloading everything if it's giving you some problems there, Beargonia. Yeah, luckily, I mean, on single player, yeah, the lag happens if I do too much when it comes to some of the skins. On Aberration, it was really bad with the steampunk stuff. Not initially, but kind of over time. Yeah, but I think I messed up the tables over here, unfortunately. There are other places that I could grab the tables, like grab stuff like the tables. But hopefully some have respawned since I've kind of started and come back. Oh yeah, no, they're back now, thank God. Never mind, they're fine. The tables are just so useful. You can't ever leave them off when you leave. And I always forget, well, I was forgetting for the longest time, that the RG has the weight reduction on crystal, so I should just pull it on me. And we can get more. Lovely. Oh, hello. You got some crazy colors there, Rabbit. Oh yeah, I said I was going to show off the bunnies when I got back here as well. Only level 50. Let's see here. Alright, that's probably as much as I should do. We're not going to be... Oh. You just had to swing for one more, didn't you? At least I can add to 8 now. They're to each their own on that, I suppose. Nothing wrong with that. Having the preferences, like I mean, that's the thing, is like, for the longest time in ASE, without any mods or anything like that, you're only mostly seeing box bases, right? And like, at this point, you can make your base look amazing if you have the right stuff. So I don't blame you. I do not blame you for wanting to have all the cool looking things on your base. Oh man, we're still doing a slow move, but it's been a while. I mean, I know the majority of you guys that are hanging out here have already done so, but if you haven't subbed to the channel, please do so. Like the stream, and consider becoming a member. You'll actually be helping out the channel quite a bit, and you could potentially add another server to our cluster if we get enough. And yeah, YouTuber mentioning thing done. I've done it. Not a bad idea, Kay. Not a bad idea. Oh, but the question is, would it even be less than what the RG does for weight reduction? I only have a couple other things that are in my inventory. I could put tools in my Drakeling. That could help. A little bit. Listen to the cryopods as well. Every little bit could be enough. We might be slightly faster. I mean, honestly, I can probably drop Lemon Drop just inside the walls and be able to pull to the replicator. So we don't have to go much farther. And we'll probably go Yeah, no, this is probably far enough. I'll be back in a second, Lemon. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have those light on me as well. I don't really know why I have one more of those on me. I made a handful inside of here before, but... Crystal... Out of the Yargy. There we go. So I'm sure I've got enough of those. I don't think I have enough metal yet, but I do have, the, gacha in the back making more metal crystals. So we'll go break some of those. And then, potentially, I think I missed out on that, that stego that I saw in the last stream that was max level tech, but I think there was another one that was still over 150. I may want to go grab that. If I can get... Well, maybe I actually want to get tech parasaurs for that. I want to get a pair of tech creatures that I can just raise up babies until they're fully grown, and then collect the metal and oil and stuff from them. That ends up being very useful at some points. Kind of avoid needing to actually go out and grind for materials when I can just kind of do it here. Oops, I left you alone long enough. Instead of grabbing the thing. Nope. Okay. Wow. I guess I didn't really like... I never really saw... When it came to ASC, most of the time while I was playing that, I think I mostly just watched Syntac back then. I didn't really branch out until later on. But even then, I was mostly watching him to figure out how I was supposed to play the game, because I had no idea. I had a coworker recommend Arc to me, and I hopped in with no idea how to do any of it. Why are you not making any crystals? Hello? You have stone. Are you sad? No. Why are you not eating? That's bizarre. Actually, do you have crystals? There's a couple. Not nearly as many as I would have liked, to be honest. But there's also a reason, like, I had S+, and I didn't want to go back from it because of all the different pieces that I could use. I could at least make it a circle instead of a square box. Not like it was much different. It was a different shaped box. But it was mine. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's my bunnies. There's another reason to have come upstairs as well. Oh, that's interesting. But yes, here are the Burrowbuck and the Burrowdoe that I tamed in either the last stream or the one before. They are very nice. They're very fast. And I did another run of metal before I started the stream today, and I did the same thing. Where I took them down into the sunken forest, and I teleported it back home. Got ourselves way more metal than I needed at the time. Obviously I need more now, but, you know. Do I have anything else I could break down that I might be able to get more metal from? I'm mostly going to get polymer for that, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think so. I mean, I have these other shotguns, but I don't want to waste them yet until I know I have another one. I'm pretty sure I never got a shotgun blueprint, just shotguns that were pre-made. So I don't think I have anything better than those that I could try to craft if I had the materials for it. Let's see. No, I have a sawed-off. That's about it. Let's see. We got the really good rock drake saddle. Doesn't mean anything. Yeah. I wish, like, wasn't there a way that you could up parts of your... No, that's probably part of a mod. Like, this one is so good, except for the durability. Should also use Easter egg dino. Let's get a dino flipping through the table to make it look up. That's funny. I guess, like, yeah, in those cases, if you are very limited by the craft, like, by the building and everything, being super creative like that can really, like, showcase your ability with that. I mean, I really like my base here, but, like, there's definitely a lot more that could have been done with it under the right circumstances, but since I don't know, I kind of just winged it, and I decided to go for it. Keep that original shape that I had before, but, yeah, no, I don't mind it. It's nice to, like, kind of relive what I had done before. in a way, it still looked nicer too. Because I wouldn't be able to have these kind of windows on ASE. The Frontier skins are so nice for a lot of things, to be honest. Alright, so, for the time being, do we take melee back out then? I need to grab my tools out of my Drakeling. I want to see if there's any more... oh, did I put those in there? I must have. I want to see if there's any more OSDs around that I might actually be able to do. And then if not, I could probably just log out, log back in, and wait for them to come back down. We'll have a new refresh at that point. We're going to put melee here, yeah. I'm not going to consider it cheating because I don't know. It didn't seem to ever do that before, but that's kind of what it's been doing the last couple streams. So, it should just do that on its own. Refresh and go to a new one. Oh yeah, I was going to go... I guess I did technically go out that way on foot, but I didn't really see if there was something in the distance, huh? Oh, I don't have my dude. I don't have either of my dudes. Crap. Okay, hold on. I need to grab both the Enforcer and my Rex, just in case. If a beta comes down, I don't think my Enforcer's ready for it, so... Don't want to force that too much. Hello! Welcome on into the stream. We'll be hanging out playing some Ark. Are they bad on the servers? Okay. I mean, I've been able to do a couple of them there, but, like, on single player, they come down just fine. But, if what I've noticed in the last couple streams is correct, after they've been here long enough to despawn, they weren't coming back. So that's what I'm saying, is I feel like maybe I could just reset, and then we'll be good there. I'm using a 4070, and it is running pretty well. I haven't really had too many problems. I mean, I've tweaked a whole bunch of stuff for it to, stay pretty consistent, but it does kind of lose textures randomly. It'll just kind of make everything look like it's on the N64. You know, the usual potential thing. I need to fill up my waters. I'm going to make more canteens while I'm here. Going out in the wilderness is not good for staying hydrated. Let's see. Canteens, we'll make 2. So, for me, until I have something even stronger than what I'm dealing with now, like, Legendary is fine. If that spawns for me now, it'd be useless for me. Unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is, like, over time, I've had to do a lot of tweaks over time for it to stay consistent. I mean, the whole thing that everyone deals with Ark, and trying to find the perfect spot where it's not going to, like, one, where it looks good, but then also where it's not going to crash on you constantly. But, let's see. I picked up the Rex. I need to pick up... When they've melee out, we need to grab my... You. Mr. Long E3 blah blah. I shouldn't rename you something else. I really should. I mean, that was the case when I played... when I was playing ASE, it didn't really ever bother me, because I knew my computer at the time was already kind of older, so I played on... medium to lower settings, but I bought this mostly for this, so I wanted to push it, and then I've done all the extra commands to make it work, like using all the extra cores, so like I've noticed if I'm trying to watch a YouTube video as I'm doing something, it does give some trouble, so I made sure to shut all those down. I have to make it so that it's pretty much the main focus on my screens if I'm going to play it, but then it runs fine, so it is worth it. Let's see, we need to put away the keratin and chitin. And then we'll put the... Did I put that in components? I was putting that in components for now. Okay. Yeah. Any zone. Whoop. I mean, I haven't really, like, adjusted much of some of the other things outside of the... What is it doing? Okay, it's still making crystals. I don't. It just doesn't seem like it's ever moving when I get out here. I can't tell if it's actually. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Oh yeah, I mean I've got 74 meat in my inventory now, and we should be fine. I mean, like, if I go to my settings, like, here's kind of what I've done so far in here. I've got, you know, a mixture between high and epic. I've turned off, like, the light shafts and light bloom. I wouldn't want motion blur on anyway. A light enhancement. I brought the foliage stuff down to 1. And I've kind of left everything else where it was. And I kind of made it so I didn't do... Like, it's on, like, DLSS is on right now, and it is balanced, and I'm not really wanting to mess with much else, because it seems to be fine. But, I mean, that's what I've got for now. Nice. If I wasn't wearing headphones, like, I've attached my tablet to an arm here that I've used for stuff like that. I've also used it for, dodo decks sometimes if I'm trying to tame something I'm not familiar with. But... a lot of the time nowadays, I just hop in and do whatever, and just try to figure it out if I can. But I have, in the past, when I wasn't recording or streaming or anything like that, I would just be watching someone else on one of my other monitors, just because that was either for background noise or to kind of learn what they were doing in theirs, see how they deal with stuff on their game. But, yeah, try to do that now, and it definitely, you can tell the difference on whether I'm doing it or not. Okay, I've got those 2 guys picked up. I even have my gas bags and a wyvern, so we're fine. We're good. We're prepared for whatever we can do when we're out and about. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, if you're running something like that, I can definitely see why that would be necessary. Alright, I know it just came from this area over here, but since I wasn't really up in the sky or anything, I may have missed it. Oh, there's one of the dreadmares that I may or may not want to tame. Ugh, the whole rock drake thing. Not level 70. I don't have a lot of tributes, I actually just realized. Oh? I may have been wrong. It may have actually decided to spawn something after all. What level is this one? Please be... real? Okay, it's beta. Okay. Do I... yeah, we're just going to use the Rex. I've done the Rex. I know that it'll work. We'll worry about trying to level up the Enforcer later. I don't want to risk its life right now. So we'll get out the Rex. We'll do this one. I know the Rex can handle it. With our Drakeling buddy, it's even safer, so... come on, get in the cryopod before we get hit by this guy. Ooh, yep. Nice. Let's go. Let's start it. Maybe that was just a weird bug from the last stream. It looks damaged already, though. No, it's fine. Okay, we're good. I've got 32 gigs right now. I was going to buy more, but then the prices went up for everything, which is unfortunate. Like, I literally have them on my wish list for Amazon for when I was going to be able to buy it. And now they're just, like, 5 times as expensive as they were, which sucks. Just biting in the air. Jeez, man. Yeah, I've been notorious for multitasking. While I was playing ASE, I was also working from home. And it was doing designs for stuff. So I didn't really have to be... I could tab out, and I could play Ark. I could play Ark sometimes while I was at work. I hear that scraping on the ground, and it's horrifying. Are they coming down? Still keep an eye on it, then. It was still a couple $100 the last time I checked. When I first put them on the list, they were only $75. Like, I was... if I only had a couple extra dollars back then. Hello, Dreadnoughtus. Have I looked at you before? Level 40? Yeah. Still so much health, though. Don't piss it off. I don't want any falling damage whatsoever on this thing. The thing that I wish I had done more of, though, is the VRAM. That's not something that I thought I would have to worry about, but I think that is one of the biggest things that has kind of been like something that needed somewhat of an upgrade. I could have gotten a bigger version of my graphics card, but I didn't really know the difference at the time. I wasn't looking into all the things. I mean, I already paid off the computer, so I don't know. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I think at this point I could still upgrade to that, but I don't know how much it would cost. I haven't looked into that price right now. Well, hello, Dilo. Finally made it to the shield, I see. I think it was 12. I don't recall. Oh, they're getting hit over there. There you are. I see you now. Opposite end of everything. I don't know if these guys are part of it or they're just way too close. I mean, that's the thing. Is like I can't really afford to buy anything else like that at this point in time. Like, I would love to do more upgrades to the computer, but like, since it's not my main job or anything right now, I can't really consider it a business expense. And my wife and I are just we're getting by. We'll just leave it at that. We're getting by. If I wanted to buy something else to upgrade, that would take a lot more than that. Man, how many more are left for this? 1. This is still wave 0. This is not a great spot. Oh, I hear it though. It's on this other side. It's actually been waiting and doing chip damage. Well, the crazy part is, like, my editing software, it's not even anything too crazy. I'm using Filmora. And, like, I got it because it was just a buy one type thing, and then you can just use it. And, like, it was fine for so long, but recently the editor has decided to crash on me for no good reason. And that hasn't been fun, which is kind of what the nice thing... That's good to know, to be honest. Like, it seemed like that was my only thought of what it could have been. So it's good to know that is enough. Or, like, it should be enough, anyway. Man, I feel like I should just break the shield already. Oh, I don't love that that's here. Are you part of the group here, dude? I think you are, but you're not that bad. It's just a Spino. Let's see. Good lord. I didn't want to kill the shield yet, though. I mean, at least if I kill the shield, they're all going to be in one spot. I can't even move. Am I stuck on this Carno that bad? Hello? Oh, no. I literally cannot move right now. I'm literally fully stuck on this Carno. No way. How am I this stuck? Good lord. You're fine. I did notice, and I think it made a difference, is like, NVIDIA was trying to force the AI boost to any videos that were being played, and I turned that off. I went in and I turned it off, and I think it's been less of a problem. Not a gun problem, but less of a problem ever since then. Max yeah, let's see. Seems like this game is very demanding for everything plus the streaming. Yep. I mean, I'm using Streamlabs, but it is OBS still. And then OBS itself, just for recording. How much damage did they get in for that, by the way? Okay, not as much as I would have thought. That sucked, getting stuck like that. Let's see. Don't worry about it, Marigonia. The thing is, like, it was... when I do editing, it's usually pretty standard. It's mostly just, like, cut and move forward. I do like to add sound effects every now and then. Like, it's never too, I don't feel like it's normally pushes the bill on that too much, so I didn't think it would cause any kind of crashing, so it felt strange. I've turned it off a couple times, but I feel like if I change, like, there's a setting that I change, and it almost, it, like, seems to be enabling itself again for some reason, because I was going to say I had it off, but it was on when I went in there, so that's why I mostly said I didn't want to touch anything, because it would just ruin it. It's stable now, so I won't touch it. It's kind of one of those, like, things you jerry-rig, and you realize, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah. Just keep your distance, and it'll be fine. Maybe I should break this rock. Wasn't what got me stuck, but I feel like it could definitely be something that's going to do that to me, too. The dreads just have so much health. So much health. Oh, I want to hit 1,000%. We're about there. We don't really need to keep the black pearls. Ooh, treasure map. I do want a Spinosail. Okay, bye. Wait a minute. Are you serious right now? Oh, crap. So how dangerous is this, by the way? What are the odds that something's going to come down and try to kill me from the sky while I'm doing this? Unless you got 16 gigs of that using DLS will cause more crashes. Huh. They are really focusing in on that right now. Their company and just everywhere else, I feel like, is just, like, AI is the choice. I feel like they just need to just... I just want it to be stable, dude. I don't really care about that kind of thing. Am I gonna be okay? I never stay out here when this stuff goes on. I wonder if my TV processing is people like to play in the dark. Other games too. Dark vids. Oh yeah. I don't know. Like when if you're playing on like certain maps are just darker recently as well. But I'm gonna say like this one, the effects that they added for the weather is just really dark. Okay. I mean that's the thing is like I do have more of these Rexes. This is not the only one of this one. I have an endless supply of this guy if I wanted more. The only thing is the Drakeling, but I could also get another one of those. Would suck to lose that experience, but I mean if I do, then I do. Let's see. Really just got to focus in on that. It does make things easier, to be honest. I mean, it is also more of a risk to not have the shield up, but with a Rex being so freaking slow, I don't mind. I don't mind just being next to the thing, as long as I don't bite it myself too much. Why is your defense so high? Part of a raptor buff, maybe? They don't send any of the alpha creatures at you here, do they? On a beta? It's only on alpha and higher, right? Like the corrupted trike and everything like that? Do I have any other things? I need this. Black pearls are way too easy to come across for me right now. That is all. Holy crap! Oh my god. That was close. It lit up very, very brightly. Words. I can't words. That was crazy close. You just went straight to alphas and stuff, huh? I mean, I guess if you already have the carcass and gigas and whatever, then there's no reason to, huh? Where's this last dude? There's two of them. Oh, there's a raptor. Don't crush the... Oh, I did it once. Exactly, yeah. Makes sense. I should check the scanner and see if maybe some of those have spawned now as well. Because there weren't any before. But now it's been a while since I've done the wipe. Maybe some have spawned now? Could be worth trying to look into what's around. There we go. What wave was this as well? Wave 3 now. Cool. I think it's waves 3 and onward they were starting to show the... the centipedes as well. Horrible, horrible arthros. Yeah, there they are. I knew it. Let's turn around. Turn around. Hurry, hurry. Yep. Makes sense to me. To be fair, when I started this series, I was thinking I was going to take a lot less time than I have so far. Not gonna lie. I was expecting to be much further along by the time that Lost Colony even came out. When I started the series, this map hadn't come out yet, and I was hoping to get to this map on release. So, I mean, that kind of shows you just how long it took me to get through some of that stuff. I did get stuck in Aberration for a very long time, though. Because I kind of got, like, it started crashing on me like crazy during it, and I needed a break from it, so I was playing other series instead. Alright, we're already full of our inventory here. We'll at least drop the meat, regardless. Ooh, another treasure map. Love it. It does. I think I got out of there, though, before 100 days were even done in the game. Island went by relatively quick, even with getting the mutations that I wanted. I did cut it a little short. I was going to try to get 10 and 10, but I settled for 10 and 5. The baby Pteranodon. Spoilers. Hello. 15? 20? Wow. Like, I never really specifically had the challenge that was going to have to be done within 100 days or whatever for those maps. Aberration took much longer. God, it almost took 200 days. I don't know. That's just kind of, I think, the way that I play. And, like, my intimidation from certain parts of the map. I think it's, again, yeah, like I said, I think it's mostly my playstyle that's causing the problem. Arthro, no! Because I have seen people get through Ab pretty quick. But my personal experience on that map is very little compared to others. I beat it only once on ASE ever. And then, and my strat then was using, the rock drakes. But without turning, PvE mode on, I wouldn't have been able to do it that way. So I had to change my tactic. And chomp. Anyone else hanging around that's part of this? There's only one left, and we're almost there. I was hoping to maybe get just a whole bunch more of the traits, to be honest. When it comes to everything else from this, I don't really know what else to expect. Probably not much. That sounds pretty close. Never mind. Never mind. It also comes down to Good lordy. Over-preparation. Like, I think I'm going to need something more than I do, and then I over-prepare. I feel like that is kind of a big problem for me. It's like, I can't help be like, I don't know what I'm going to need, so I'm going to bring everything, and then everything that I bring is either not touched, or I needed only half as much as I got. Ah. Alright, we're almost there. This is wave 4 or 5. We should be good to clear this, and we'll get ourselves some more loot. I mean, you never know. I guess it could end up giving me the kind of things that I'm really after. I don't know what tier of loot that I really need to try to go for if I want to get a better rifle. I got a better rifle from my gachas, but it wasn't that much better. I never got a good blueprint before we came here from other maps, so I don't know. It's all just like whatever I can find. Honestly, maybe the things will help me out. We'll kill some creatures that are part of it. That one has a mute. No, it doesn't. I forgot they come out as random levels for a second. I was thinking it got a mutation on it, and it decided to send it at me anyway. It's fair. I did. And I mean, that's the thing, is I am too. I did, like, when I set out on this series, I did specifically say it's not like it's a speedrun. But I think that got in my head of, like, it's not a speedrun, but I need to constantly be, like, making progress, big progress. So that when I was trying to stall a little bit on Scorch to get some Phoenixes, it started to feel like I was really dragging that out. Let's see. But I never got those, and unfortunately, like, that one that I had trapped would have been perfect if I had just waited a little bit longer. Well, I just mean, like, what tier, like, of drop? Does it actually affect, like, where I'm gonna get my, because it doesn't just come, like, in a different loot box, right? A little different. This is 4, right? Not 5? Yeah, jeez. Right. I just mean, like, if, which, like, defense, like, OSD should I focus on if I'm trying to get a rifle, or does that matter? Obviously, like, the higher, the better chance, but sometimes you go do a higher tier of OSD, and they'll no longer have those lower tier items, you know what I mean? Yes. Thank you very much. That was the kind of thing that, like, I told myself with that. And that's kind of how I'm doing this map. Like, I know I have strong creatures, and if I just hatched a bunch of wyverns, I could probably just try to go after the Desert Titan very soon. But I'm kind of trying to just enjoy being on this map for a while. And we have just shy of a whole month before Genesis comes out. So I've got some time to get this one done. And, like, I could do... I mean, it'll give me the time to swap over to that, have a break from this one, and then we'll do Lost Colony here after that, probably. I haven't really fully thought it through. Just kind of depends on how things go with this thing that I'm not going to mention specifically. That people all may know what I'm talking about. What am I looking at right there? That Arthro came down in such a weird way that I did not know what I just saw. Okay, does that finish this one? Yes. Nice. We're gonna get some loot. Like, how hard would you say legendary ones are? Are those the ones that end up going as long as you can go for? Like, when do you normally call those? How strong of creatures do you need? These questions are the ones to keep me going back. Oh my good lord, they just appeared. They just appeared! I've also realized... Not realized, but like, I've already kind of been, like, more aware when it comes to, like, making my content and stuff, like... I'll just make it how I do it normally. And people will enjoy, hopefully. And if not, then... hopefully they'll like the next one. That is a very good secret. And when I played on ASE, I can guarantee you, I did that thing. I definitely used that secret then. But then my gamer pride told me to not do that anymore. It told me that way, but for a while I still had it on until I started making videos. Alright, how many more are left? That was a big group of things. If you have a good Karka, I recommend a couple gigas. But people they solo them with Karkas? Whoa. I would hope so. Problem is, lately I've had so much less energy than I used to have. Like, right now, I'm running on fumes. Like, I'm still having fun, so I mean, I guess that kind of still comes through regardless. But I've been struggling. Like, getting up really early. Good lord. Getting up really early to go to work, and then, you know, going to work for the whole 8.5 hours, and then coming back, watching my kid for a couple hours. I mean, like, it's like their big, like, what's the word for it? It's like their bloodlust thing, right? Not bloodlust, but... Dude! Like, it's been a while since I have Karkas, right? Like, I've done Karkas before, but I never got one that I felt confident enough to, like, clear a big thing with that. Right now I have, like, the beginning of, I have the beginning of the Ultimate Survivor set to be on, like, the main part of the channel. Drop. Okay, anything else I want to keep from this? Let's drop whatever primitive. Primitive. Got berries. Let's see. Oh, no, I don't want to keep those. Why would I want to keep those? We need the hide for all of the saddles I want to make. Black pearls are nothing. Okay, we'll hold on to whatever we have here. But this does officially bring him over 1,000% melee. Lovely. What are we getting? Please give us some crazy good stuff. For beta tier, anyway. Hey! Is that actually a pre-made? Or is that a... Okay, it is a pre-made. That's better than the ones I have, I guess. So I will take it. What did I just grab that was so heavy that I can't... Oh, stones. I do not care about the stones. That is very rude. We do want the metal. We got another one of these. We got lesser mobile. Oh, so now I can... No, that's 2. I need 8 more. What old series would you suggest, Paragonia, if not just the beginning of Ultimate Survivor? Let's see. Hold on to that. Oh, I can go get that Thyla if it's still over there. The metal. Metal. We'll throw that metal over there. Yeah, I've been doing this OSD in the middle of the meteor shower. No big deal. If I wasn't out of metal, I wouldn't try to take this home. Ooh, that's a blueprint. It's not like a god tier blueprint, but it is a blueprint nonetheless. Let's see. Got more cryos. Didn't get anything else like any of those things. Oh man. I mean, I got the one. I've been lucky so far not to get murdered. But man, there are some close calls. Can I put all this on Drakeling? The metal could at least help if it's in there. Yeah. We're still far away, though. I really shouldn't try to travel this far with a Rex. But this guy's got 1,056, and I'm pretty sure... How did I get over here? Nothing bad has happened. It's fine. It started on wave 2, so I didn't really have much of a choice. I can't even get down. Oh, you know what? It is a lot of this that has to do with the weight on that. Nope. Okay. We'll give you the metal. Do I want these structures? I mean, I'll take them for the resources, I guess. I can't pretend that I'm not going to use them. I'll definitely try to use them. Got the treasure maps. I'll take the metal off of my Drakeling and put them onto you. That's going to make the difference, I think, here, too. And we do want most of this. We'll throw away this crap, that crap. And we'll put you in a cryo. We did it! Sadly, didn't get anything too good. We did get one more of the trait that helps you not be too heavy on things, but... I do want to be over-prepared, service gigas, and some dreads. I'll have to see. Well, once I kind of have things settled here and we get back to base, I'll see if there's actually some gigas or carcass on the map right now. This actually probably would have been better off in the Drakeling, not gonna lie. Corrupted nodules. We'll put all those in there. Alright, let's get out of here before my luck runs out. Sound good? Fair enough. Also, thank you for that. I think when it comes to series that are actually complete, I mean, like, I treated each map for Ultimate Survivor as, like, complete when I went to the next thing. But, like, overall, when it comes to an actual complete series, I think it's just the center that's on there. But, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. That was, like, the first series that I put up. But as far as I'm aware... Like, I know that the people that I talked to have already looked at my stuff for basically a certain point. Alright, cool. We have a couple treasure maps, which I'm really hoping give me something better than the last ones did. Some blueprints are fine. Not really as good as I would like that shotgun one to be, but... I wonder if I can make one and then combine it with others to make it even better, because I have a couple others that are close to this. Item rating wise. What can I offload just so I can move? That is a question. I'll just do all of it. I forgot I can just do this anyway. I want that on my tech suit so I can move at 70% speed even when I'm full. That would be amazing. What am I grinding down? That's the materials. That's what. All these things that I'm not going to put down and actually use. Thank you. I don't think there was anything on the Drakeling that was going to do that. It was all corrupted nodules and... Oh, there's other parts. Like, I don't think this compound bow is worth it. I've got a much better blueprint. I've got... Wow, that actually didn't give me hardly anything that I could break down. Out of those few things. I'm going to keep the shotgun, because it's my best one that I have so far. Let's get rid of these two things, though. Let's get a little bit more metal. And then, let's see... Like, very much one of my favorite features of this thing, not gonna lie. The metal itself I have to put out. That's the biggest thing that's gonna help me move. Alright, and then the rest of the corrupted nodules also. I'll have to pull them to the actual boxes, because I have actual boxes for them downstairs. But for some reason I decided to come straight up here instead. I don't know why. That is a lot of jerky just randomly have now. There's my element. Let's hold on to that too. I kind of want to make a... I don't know if I should, because then it'll always be messy. I want to make like a spot where I can just have it be a dump chest and I can sort it out later. And that becomes a problem, but I kind of don't want to go... I don't want to sort this out right now. Let's see. Because we already have this one other one in here. Let's put that in there, so now we've got 2. I can't believe it's 10. Mobile. 10 to get to the second tier. So it goes from 30 to 45 to 60%. That's still pretty good. Okay. Tributes, hearts. Is that it for tributes? No, we got a Spinocell. We didn't have one of those saved here already. And then we've got hide. Bunch of chitin and keratin. I have a box full of hide. Maybe I should just make a handful of the dedicated ones anyway and put my largest items in there. Because I've got a lot more now. Dedicated storage. If I try to make 30 now, what can we do? I can make all of them. That's crazy. Have you? I mean, that actually makes sense. Like, when I've watched someone like... Well, there's also a reason that those who post videos nowadays that are like, my first time playing Ark, they end up getting a lot of attention. Is because, like... It's cool to see someone experience the game for the first time, especially the game this big that has so many other crazy things. But yeah, no, I wouldn't mind. I don't know where my mind is going. All I'm trying to say is, yeah, I kind of like, I wish I had started trying to make videos on this game when I first started to play it, but I was in a different place at this point. Oh, that's fair, though. There will be, yeah. That there will be. In a couple of days or in like a month? What's happening in a couple of days? When was the new stuff coming out that I just saw, actually? Yeah, that's probably what's going on. Because, like, the full-on stuff comes out in about a month. Maybe that's just what you mean. You just mean like when the next stuff comes out, the next wave of things. Oh, welcome to the Discord there, Ark Monster. Let's see. The second is? How am I not thinking of what the second is? Is that extra life? Or is that something different? As much as I am a creator, June 2nd. My, as much as I am a creator, like, I'm still stuck in all the whole everything else. Man. This is why this upcoming thing will probably be a big thing for me. I'm hoping it will. It's all good. It's all good. I try to make sure that I keep an eye on when people are joining in. I make sure that everyone sees that I've acknowledged them with my Garnet thing. Let's see. Just double checking other things real fast. Oh. I see. Okay. I knew nothing about that, to be honest. If I had heard it from someone, it had been a while ago. Maybe I did hear Ross mention that. Yeah, the song, I heard about that. Yeah, I just double-checked it now. That's what I was being sneaky about just now to check. I had no idea. Well, I didn't know anything about it, so. Earlier, until then, till now. I always enjoyed the part of the game where you have to struggle to be efficient with resources. Yeah. I totally feel you for that. Alright, I'm just gonna make them all. I'm gonna be happy. Yeah. I'll be able to get more pretty soon. None of these things are extremely hard to get on this map, so do it. Wow, even in the replicator they take that long to make. Okay. That's fine. Oh, it'll be nice to have a wall of stuff. We'll just take up this entirety. Like, just, maybe we'll do, should we do 6 rows? And then 5 columns? Should be able to reach all that, right? Maybe we'll go further out than that. Well, that's the thing is, like, before I started making my own art content, like, I would just be watching everybody's videos. But since I've started playing it for my videos now, I don't really watch much else. Like, when I end up watching Ross's stuff, it's because it's, I'm just at work and I'm just listening to him, like, try to do docs, or something like that. Or it's his, like, news videos. But, like, I don't know, I haven't really watched much else, to be honest. It's mostly Ross, Vino, that's about it. Occasionally Axeman if I feel like it, but most of the time I'm just like, I'm going to play it later when I'm recording, so I'm not going to worry about it. Also, I've never done a collab before. Oh man, it's all new to me, man. It's cool. Oh, do they? That's not a bad idea. Let's do passive stop. I can see how that looks before I go from there. But yeah, I think I do recall seeing that before. There's 30 of them. That's a good... It's not going to be totally even if that's the case. Yeah, to be honest, like, this thing is... It's all lots of new things. There are a lot of people. I see more people every day. And, like, there was this other creator that I was kind of watching or keeping an eye on because I was trying to... I was thinking if maybe I went the rivalry angle, that maybe I'd be pushed to, like, keep things moving. But it actually ended up not being a good idea for me, so I decided to stop doing that. But they were around the same size as me, but then they had an opportunity, and they grew a little bit. So they're larger than my channel, but it's more just like, good for them. That's great. Ah. It's not easy to break into the point in content creation where it can become like your full-time job. But man, I can tell you, holy lord, they're heavy. I would love to be able to. I'd be able to be home with my family, and we could do cool things. And yeah, it's just a matter of like being consistent. And like, I'm glad that you guys enjoy my stuff. It makes a big difference, to be honest. It helps a lot. Oh yeah. Is it like an actual quarter of a foundation? Not exactly, to be honest. So it would kind of throw things off a little bit, but I'm not going to need a whole floor's worth, you know? What side of the convention above the top? Oh. If I were to put everything in here, is it going to be reachable from everywhere? Like all my other crafting stations upstairs? Or should I try to place them in different places? Because my initial plan, like I said, was pretty much just to have them all up against this wall. And then just kind of have them in a line. So I can always just see my resources. I don't know. Maybe I can play with I can play with different ideas. I think for now I just want to get them out. And we'll figure out what the plan is from there. Oh yeah, when they actually snap together, they do seem to fit a little bit better than what they initially look like. Yeah, they do. Okay. Interesting. How many... I mean, they can fit how many lines of stuff? You can just tell them to pull it, right? So, I mean, if I did... since I have 30, it's not going to line up perfectly. I'm going to have one random one somewhere. 24. Huh. Almost makes me feel like I want to make a couple more just so that it would be even. 3, 4... 12, 16, and then double down like that. Yikes. Well, thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate that, for becoming a member. That means a whole lot. If you're in the Discord, let me know, and I can make sure I add that, so what I'm looking for? I can add that to your profile. Man, I didn't even realize that it was so, that they were so heavy. Were the S Plus versions very light or something? But I'm just not even remembering that they were that heavy. Holy lord. Let's see, what else should I put in here? The crystals aren't super heavy, the arrows are though. Can I grab it now? Yes. Couldn't even carry them all. I really appreciate that, honestly. I believe that should make us up to 7. So if there's anyone else that wants to join, that'd be awesome. Don't feel like you have to, but it very much means a lot. Let me make sure that that's actually correct. I believe it is. I'm glad that you showed up on here, because some of the time, it doesn't tell me on YouTube right away. So, cool. Thank you. It was, yeah. That is true. I remember that being the case. Except for S Plus. Actually, yeah, thank you so much. No, that's awesome. I'm glad you've been enjoying the videos. Videos and the streams and all the good stuff. Let's see. I wonder if I can do... Because, like, here's the thing as well. Is it going to snap very well here, considering a lot of these are ceilings? They're not foundations. So I may have to actually build more underneath it to make that work. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, a lot of these are something else. Fair enough. Let's see, Frontier. I think I'll probably just put them how I was thinking for now. And if I want to put them on the ground, I'll have to build up a little bit more so that it'll actually last. It'll actually be able to stay there. Because right now that doesn't seem to be the plan, or like doesn't seem to be an option. If I can get it though, to line up pretty well against the wall. All right, we'll snap them onto each other like this. There's 30 of them. We'll do. Oh, move a little bit. And then we'll do 6, then 5 up. Oh, you know what? I probably wouldn't be able to reach the top if I did it that way. Maybe we'll do just 10 and 3. That might work. That way it's all kind of within reach. Not too bad at that point. They're on each side of my tech for about 3 to 4 high. Yeah. Oh, shoot. These ones are not lined up. They're not lined up. How dare you? So, yeah, if I did this, this seems pretty centered on the wall. And I'd be able to do just one more row on top. It'll all be legible. It'll all be, you know, reachable. Hello. Thank you so much for the $20, man. That means, like, that is so very kind of you. So very generous. Alright, we'll get this in here. Oh, I didn't have to run anymore. Yeah, I don't mind having this. Granted, we'll have to see how well I can keep everything kind of well organized. I may end up needing to put these over there now. Or we'll kind of focus in on getting more, like, we'll get some trophies. We'll, like, get some, I literally unlocked it earlier today. Come on, remember. I'm just taken aback by the kindness, that's all. Yes, the taxidermy stuff. We can actually get some taxidermy from certain things and put them up against this. If I can clear this up a little bit more. Make this room nice and kind of filled up with more light and things. But let's see. I'd imagine, I mean, it's been a bit since I've done any of this stuff, so if I were to go let's grab a little bit of wood. Just a little bit. Do you just need to go up and use one on it, and then you can tell everything to kind of get into there from it at that point? Do wood. I'd imagine I can pull everything to it now, yeah? Oh, I didn't do that. Okay. Interesting. Maybe it didn't. Wait. Hello? Did I just lose all of my wood? Okay. Well, there's something that I should definitely keep in mind when if I'm trying to do it this way. So, withdraw 5. I lost all my wood doing that. Ooh. Okay. Unless it went somewhere else. Let's see. Wood. Yeah, I lost all my wood. Oh, no. Bullet has a problem with that. Okay. I've learned my lesson now. Wood's not hard to get, but it's good to know that if I did it that way, we're not getting it back. We're not getting it back, and we do it again. I should have known that I could have just put it in like this as well. Like, there's no reason for me to have needed to pull it, but... Yikes. Let this be a warning to all of you. Don't do what I just did. Wait, did I not grab my stone either? I skipped right over it. Didn't have any, apparently. That is probably the deal. Alright, hold on. Maybe. I'll have to check. Stone. I'm going to pull it to myself. And then I'm going to place it in the top one. Do that. Good amount of stone. And then the flint. I like being able to see the number on the front of it. It's so clean. It's so nice to look at compared to just a box. And like I thought about with some of these, maybe I could paint them, I could add a sign in front of it, but like it's just not, it's not the same. You can actually see the actual icon, you can see how many exactly you have. It's lovely. But I can always just go in front of it, pull it to myself, and then throw it in there if that's going to be a problem. Hide is next. Oh, thanks. Seriously, thank you so much, JCV. I'm really glad that you're enjoying it to the point where it makes you happy and, like, change some stuff. Like, that means a lot. And, like, you know, you're not just a nobody. You're someone who enjoys my content, so you're definitely not just a nobody. I really appreciate you. Let's see. Don't drop my stuff. Pull the hide. All of it. Then we'll do hide in here. That is so much hide. Yes, lovely. 47,946 hide. So good. Felt and wool. There we go. Got it. And I can break all this stuff down and even, like, make up for the wood that I just lost from that. Not all of it, but some of it. Oh, but now I have to actually use 2 because it's chitin and then keratin as well. I forgot I was combining those 2. That does throw that off slightly, but that's fine. Not too worried about it. Let's go back to this screen. I have... Oh yeah, and that one will use up another one too. Corrupted wood. We'll worry about doing that when we get to the other aberration-related resources then, I guess. Then we've got keratin, pearls, and then the ones from this map that are considered the gems. Oh no! Yeah, that one's gonna be a lot. Hold on. Let's see. Pearls. Black pearls. Yes. I have so many pearls in my inventory. We'll do black pearls on the middle one, I think. So then we'll do that there. Deposit, deposit. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is nice. Convenient. And then we'll have to do with, just the silica pearls above that. Which I don't have nearly as many, but it's still good. Still very good. There you go. Oh man, I've been dreaming of being able to do this for quite a while now. I'm not gonna lie. One of those things is just like, yes. I have a little bit of obsidian, not a lot. I think I have 400 more in thing over there. I just want to try to grab anything and everything that like is a resource that I can make on the island before I go to ones that are more known for other maps. So we'll do the cementing paste. We've got a lot of electronics. We've got spark powder. Metal. We'll probably put metal and metal bars next to each other. It can't... Yes, yes. There's so many different things that I could, like... It's gonna look so good. It's just so nice. The wall of numbers that tell me exactly what I've got. I'll open one of these and I can use one of the actual metals above the metal bar. This will probably stay pretty low in the dedicated storage boxes, but it's at least gonna have one. So that way we know we have a spot for them in case I want to focus on that for a while. Let's see. And in fact, we'll do obsidian first. Then we'll do metal. And then I'll get myself some metal bars. Let's see. Metal ingots, yes. Pull. Put that in the bottom one. Nice. Okay, obsidian, metal ingots. And then we'll do... Oil. Sure. Oil. Cementing paste. Okay. And then electronics. We'll get... I don't have any actual polymer. It's only organic polymer. So I feel like I... Wait. Are these... These are refrigerated if they're on, right? Like if they're powered? Or is that something that I'm thinking of only from another... From S+. I think I'm only thinking from S+. Transaction options. Oh, you can change it to be lesser if you're going to accidentally grab too much if we click it. Oh. Visual options. Oh. You can hide... Oh, I see. There's some options here. I didn't even know that. Have not actually messed around with them enough to know that they had different settings like that. Cool. Let's see. For the sake of just clearing them up, I'm going to open these crystals. Ooh, a rifle. Ooh, I wonder if it's better than the one I already had. It's about the same. I've been sober about the time I started watching. I have been sober about the time I started watching your channel. That's crazy. 14,000 hours, though. That does make sense. I mean, it's easy to do that. I mean, between ASE and ASA, I have about 8,000. Maybe... Hold on. I kind of want to check it, but I have it sharing my screen. And oh, no, I fixed that. You don't see it anymore. I had it set for a while to just show my screen versus my my game. Let's see. So in ASA, I have almost 3.6. And if I go to ASE, I have 4,009. So yeah, pretty much 8,000 between both now at this point. So yeah, I've been playing quite a bit, almost a little bit more than half as what you've done, but still, it's easy to spend so much time in this game. Put those in there, thank you. Here, let me go put away a couple of the other things that are not going in there. Like, I'm not going to do, like, soups and whatever else. Those I'll just leave in here. I'm mostly just thinking anything that's considered a resource. But even then, I don't know if I would put leech blood in there. I think I would just keep it in one of these to keep it lasting longer. Unless it really does refrigerate inside of the boxes. Because that could have been a S+ thing only. Deposit an item. I think that is the case then. I think it was just an S+ thing only. Even then, the barrels didn't ever really do anything for that, unfortunately. I just do it for the sake of having a spot for it. But even then, like, because I have a bunch of it in here in the one that's labeled components. But I've used a lot to craft stuff now, so I don't have nearly as much as I did a little bit ago. Let's see. Meat, no. Rare mushrooms and those things I'm putting in the fridge. We can probably start putting stuff in there that's mostly scorch related, so like sand. These are... I mean, they're gems, but they're extinction version gems, so we'll go to the end with those. We got sand and clay. Oh, there's still gunpowder. Spark powder, gunpowder, and charcoal. So we'll grab charcoal. Charcoal, all of it to myself. Okay, we'll do that on the top. There you go. And then we'll grab whatever gunpowder I've crafted. No. We'll do the spark powder, then gunpowder on the bottom. Spark powder. I don't take it out of the preserving bins. Thank you. Nice. 8,000 to 10,000 on PlayStation 4. Nice. It's going to be very easy to get to that point, isn't it? I mean, I came in on ASE, I think I've said it a bunch of times, like right before AB came out the first time around. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I remember them being so excited about adding like the desert stuff to RAG that first time. Playing other games, just like no arc. That is fair. To be honest, like I kind of get little moments where I feel like I want to go play something else for a while. Which is like I said, the other about a week ago or so, I decided to play Kingdom Hearts, and I did. But like, obviously, I'm still here playing this, so it's not like I'm not playing it. It's just like I have to have a variety because I've always been a variety gamer my entire life. Oh, that is fair. They can be. There's nothing wrong with being very picky about that. Considering, like, yeah, I don't know. Yes. Rust. I mean, I got into Rust and I attempted to play that one the way that I play this. It's not the same. You can't really do that. It's definitely meant to be fully, like, PvP and everything like that. When you're missing those aspects, the game is too quiet and or boring. So like I've tried it that way. I've tried it with other people, and I'm not a PvP player most of the time. So that's still something, you know, I kind of keep in mind when it comes to a lot of those things. Is like if someone suggests a game to me that's fully PvP, like it's not that I won't do it. It's more that like it would take me more time to figure out that aspect. I get nervous about like being killed by someone. Like I love Sea of Thieves, but when it comes to the PvP aspect of that, I kind of try to avoid it at all costs. My wife loves to play Sea of Thieves as well. That's kind of one of those games, but yeah. Oh, I get that. I started playing Ark, and I wasn't done with the other ones, but it was definitely one that I've spent the most time on. I'll play it a lot, and then I'll take a little bit of a break on it, and then I'll come back to it and play it a lot again. Constantly for months and months. I jokingly told my brother that I wanted to, like, stop for it. There really isn't. I mean, there's, like, they have the structures and stuff, and they have the NPCs that are in those, but with it, it's not really that great. That's fine. Still, that's a good amount of hours on ASE. Tell me, for those that are still playing ASE, did the addition of Aquatica really, really screw up the game? Is that an issue? I have not tried to even boot up the game since they added that on there. Obviously, I wouldn't buy it anyway, but I don't know. Oh yeah, no, when it comes to, like, I have gotten my brother to play this with me a couple times, and then my brother-in-law. They enjoy it for a long time, but then, like, I think for them, it's still just not quite the same as it is for me. Like, this game, I love the look of it. I love, like, the lore of the game. The gameplay itself is very fun, being able to tame pretty much every single creature that you can run into. I have to say pretty much, because it's not every single one of them, but most of them. And, like, it's just very fun to do that kind of a thing. Oh, I guess right, they have a pre-Aquatica option, don't they? At least they did that. I think if they didn't do that, it would be so much worse off. If they didn't have a way to play it before the Aquatica thing. Let's see. I'm gonna pull for not gems. Fragmented green gems. I actually think I need one more. I actually think, like, if I were to technically say I need at least one more dedicated storage for the blue gems. Because, like, right now it's perfect because I'm going to go and I'm going to grab all my element-related items. And that would have ended right... That ends right there. Because if I pull from my red sap, at the moment, we got 3,000 of that. And we put it in this one. We've got element dust, element shards, and element. Are there two other resources that I could add to the pile to actually make it so there's actually something in everything? Something that I haven't included somehow. I need actual polymer. There's one. And what about another one? I gotta make 3 more. It's not gonna be perfectly spaced out anymore. It's fine. That I can deal with. I'd rather just have something in all of them. Let's make a single polymer just so that I have a box for it. Because I do get some from drops sometimes. So I'll at least have that. I can make it in here, right? Yes, I can. Cool. Have one of those. Have a polymer. I need to find a blue, like some blue crystal sap. I have not played much since I added to Xbox, so I didn't have any issues except for odd engrams being on the game. Okay. Okay, cool. That's interesting to know. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Is like, I know, like, I forgot that they had the option to have an version of the game where it's not technically included. Which, honestly, I commend them for that like crazy. Because, yeah, if it was forced me to play the version where it was installed, and, like, everyone was, like, blue. Everyone was bluish. And you had to do that. It messed up. It would mess up so much, in my opinion. Did I grab the shards? Or was that not something I had room for? Crap. May as well put all the rest in there that I have to save me the weight. Thank you. Gameplay makes a lot of content. It keeps me interested for a long time. You're correct on that. Like, it's, when it comes to my brother is kind of the opposite in that regard. He wants something that he can kind of really rush through and get to, like, the end stuff. And, like, I get it. That is his play style. But, with Ark, it is definitely something that takes longer. And there's more to it in every part of it, too. So it is, like, that is one of the reasons that I'm a big fan of this also. There's a lot more to it than just Call of Duty, which I used to play a lot of when I was younger. I played it with my friends after school every day. But I can't get myself to play it anymore. It just is not fun. It just kind of makes me mad. Ammo could be done. That almost feels like I'd have to add a whole other row on the top. Oopsie. Because then there's, I mean, I could have ones for specific types of ammo all the way from the top to the end. I guess I would put it there so it would actually go up to the wall. I could keep those boxes still as the individual, but then I could actually swap to vaults along the whole wall. Still have one against that end. I just ate something really loudly in my ear. Was that the rabbit? I don't really like that. Let's see. Honey wouldn't really help, because that would end up spoiling faster. Sap is an option, because it doesn't technically spoil. I'm just putting it in here because it's related to some of this stuff. So I have a polymer. I have a sap. Honestly, I wouldn't mind going back into other ones and changing where they are, but I think I just want to have the dedicated things placed. 3? Can I make 3 more? No, we're out of metal. We used every bit of metal that we had. Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is like, I mean, you can always turn that on. On our cluster, we do have that on. Being able to do that is a very fun thing. I can start doing all the noob things. Oh yeah. Nah, new players are very fun to experience, and like, it's not the part of me where it's like I want you to experience the crazy things that I did, because like some of it was horrible to deal with and like frustrating, but like at the same time, like, you know it's gonna happen, so like you kind of have to be like, try this, but I can promise you, even when you try these things, most likely you're gonna end up being killed by stuff. It's pretty much just a guarantee in this game. You can be careful. You can feel like you're invincible, but you're not. Anything can still kill you at any time. Unless you're playing a mod where you have items on that actually literally make you invincible for the final boss or whatever you're trying to do. Either way, that's not the same. Oh, I have all the other nodules upstairs. I just need a little bit more metal to make those other ones, man. Narcotics and... Interesting. Like, I don't mind the speed leveling to an extent. I don't want to have something specifically like for that, but... Oh my god. That's the good kind of, like, beginner trolling. Something that they just don't know. That's kind of funny, though. It never really occurred to me to do that, though. To even, like, click on that button. For Polly. Oh, man. Okay. I just don't want to do another metal run. I've got 155 metal in here. I mean, I can go cook that, but it's not going to be enough for everything that I need. We'll have to grab all the crystals that the Gachas have been making this time, and hopefully it's enough to maybe get to that point. I'm glad this doesn't seem to actually really be using up my element all that much to be walking this way. Oh man, we're actually pretty close with our Drakeling stuff. Oh my gosh. To be fair, that one, if they actually fell for that one, no one would, like, you should know better than that. At that point, it's just a matter of, like, knowing what dinosaurs are in general. Oh my good lordy, we got one. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me grab you, thank you. We've got one! Okay, that one's only metal. I totally just let them stand out here and totally forgot about them. That one could have probably starved to death and I would never have known. We got an element dust. Gotcha. That one has silver. That one has metal. Okay, all of them have been checked, right? So good. Was it a male or female? It is a male. Nice. I mean, there's the thing. It's like, I guess, like, the thought process is probably, like, they're being so helpful. Like, there's no way they're lying to me, right? For me, I just think, like, I've never been, like, the dinosaur kid. But I can also say, like, I still know what the dinos are. I know Rex isn't going to come up and let me pet it. But it's funny that other people will. I don't really need any of these ones these other ones that are hanging out over here. Could you follow me a little bit closer? Oh god, yeah. Kind farming the brood with the saber. Balancing up that one life for the swamp with days and turret brontos. Well, man, that's the thing is, like, I feel like I've missed out on a lot of, like, eras and stuff throughout Ark because I haven't played it on, I never played on servers, really. I think I tried to join PvE at one point when they were still, well, it had been long enough that people had, like, done the pillar spamming and everything, and I was like, I can't find a spot to build. I'm I'm just gonna go back to single player. Like, I feel like I missed out on like how people were playing certain things because it's just never. I wasn't around that myself. Oh no! They got cooked somehow. I don't know what happened, but they got cooked. Oh lordy! I know it's you know it's taken some time, but we got it. We got it. And I just have to like. Question is, do I clone it or I just keep trying to make more babies until we get another one, like get a female one, and we can double down. All right. Either way, I think we actually have like the one around the corner here is a female. So I can actually add this one to the red crystal one, and then we have 2 pairs going. I'll need to start doing the plant species instead as well. Start growing those somewhere. I have the I unlocked the tech crop plots, so we should be fine there. Like I had a buddy that was the dinosaur kid, you know, and he like had me watch Jurassic Park with him and stuff. They were cool movies. I liked them, but I've learned more about dinos. I learned more about dinos from this. Not that I know that they're 100% accurate to life. I've learned what the dinos look like and their names from Ark itself. So, like, I've gone through a dino exhibit somewhere and been able to name them off because of the game, which is interesting. Pistol. I can break down that pistol. You know what, actually? That rifle is pretty close. So, like, this one's close to the other one that I found. If that's the case, how close is the actual blueprint that I have to those numbers in here? Because I could probably... So this one's 190. Item rating 5.4. This one's 4.8. I could try to upgrade them. I can make one and try to upgrade it. Oh, I wasn't going to do it. Okay. I've always been, like, had, like, just enough money for everything that I need. So, like, the thought of even spending on a server back in ASE was not something I wanted to do. But now that, like, the channel's up and running the way that it is, we have 3 running. I would love to do more. We had more at one point, but... Yeah. I was mostly doing that because someone had been someone generously donated a lot, and I could afford to do that for a couple months. But at this point, we can continually doing... That's what I'm saying, the tinkering desk. Oh, no. I would want to do it on the... Because that's not a blueprint. This is a pre-made. What I'm trying to say. I was trying to do the... Oh, this one came out 152 also. 5.1, 4.8. Yeah, they would actually be pretty similar. And I could do the Warbench. That's one I was thinking about. This one. Because would this turn into... The resulting item will have rating equal to the rating of one of the items. 50% chance of picking the highest. So oh! The result of item can be an item the same type as the rerolled. But the stats reroll. 25% chance to fail and lower the result item quality by 20. Actually, maybe... Actually, now that I think about it, wouldn't I want to do this more on the one rifle blueprint that I have that has... I can re-roll this one, right? Oh, I don't have to pull anything. I can just craft it if I have it. That is the great thing about those. Can this reach to the... Does it reach to the replicator? I'm sure it does, right? So if I were to pull, like, try to make a cryopod... No, they don't reach! Ugh. So that's the thing. Maybe I put the replicator on this side instead? Well, I know I can make one, is what I'm saying. Interesting to see a map of just later period creatures like the mammals, diagrams, yeah. I wonder if there is one that does that, actually. You can re-roll something that you've crafted from a BP, though, right? That's what I'm saying. That way I can keep the BP and then just re-roll and hope I get one that's actually good. I may have to move... I may want to move the replicator to this side now. And put all my breeding stuff along the back wall instead. Because it can't reach these from here. That's why it's got a range. Hold on. If I look at... There was a range in here, wasn't there? Show range. Oh, it's just out of range. It's literally right here. So it does reach up. That's good to know. Actually then, so how far do these reach? Show range from this one. This would reach here. So yeah, I feel like I probably would have to do that then. Put my replicator there. I put all my element away just because I was trying to just store everything. Should have thought about that. I honestly thought, like, because with the pullet mod, I actually have modified it so that the range is a little bit better for pullet. And that is good to know, though. Is this the one that I clicked on? Yes, it is. The one, what was I thinking of? There is the one map that looks like it would have been, but it's not. Which one is that, though? I can't remember what it's called. People suggested that I play on it, but I never got around to it. Maybe I could do that. So, like, I want to tell you guys, like, I decided... Not I decided. I mentioned in the last stream that I was thinking about trying to do docks again, but it just sounded a little bit intimidating. Last night... Like, I didn't stream last night because I had a bunch of things going on elsewhere, like, you know, otherwise throughout the house. But, like... I wanted to try to pull it up and see what I could make happen. And, like, I like that Vino made a map. The Emerald Isle seems like a great idea, and being a Pokemon nerd myself, playing on the Hoenn region sounded cool. So I tried to install docks, and I tried to play that on there last night. The problem was, I just, I think it just doesn't spawn enough stuff on his map. And, like, I was running around for so long before I could find something, and then I just get murdered to something. So, like, maybe, if I can remember exactly which map that was that people were trying to suggest, I could try that for docks. Bjarnheim. Ah. I do like Deconis' maps. I can't believe he can still do... I can't believe he can still do the other maps alongside the ones he's doing to fix his own for official wildcard now. It's like the dude is busy all the time. It's crazy he can still make his own. Let's see. Inventory is very heavy. The map that goes with Emerald. Is there like something else I'm supposed to download when it comes to Emerald Isle? I thought it was just the mod itself. Like, I can see the full map and everything. And I even have all the mods that they recommend for, like, official docks on their... like, that they use on their own servers. I respect the man. Works hard. Does great work, too. Yeah, is there something about, is there something about that I just didn't... that I missed, I guess? I don't want to withdraw, like, the whole stack. Can I, let's change this one. Because when it comes to element, I don't feel like I want to take a whole stack. I want to change it to, it's a mod that provides all creatures that go on the map. Maybe we'll have to look into that. Maybe there was something that I was missing. Because, like, I flew around the map to make everything spawn. And at max, I think there was maybe 1,500 creatures is all. Which I can tell you, if I were to put, you know, their Dino Finder on this one, there's probably more like 12,000. So it definitely seemed like there wasn't very much spawning on the map at all. It was very, very, very quiet. Would that ruin things for Docks then? Maybe that's not a good map for that. Because I know Docks, like, rewrites the code for those other creatures as well. So maybe I would have to do it elsewhere. If it requires another mod for everything to spawn there. If I open this and I just do withdraw 5, that's an option. Okay, cool. That's all I wanted to do. That's much better. Okay, we'll have to double check, because like it's been a while since I even downloaded the map in general, so maybe I did do that. I'd probably have to make sure the mod loader was like put in properly though, so that it actually rewrites it for Dox's creatures, because they have to re-modify the entirety of the list of things that are on. Meat. All this meat. Do I have stuff in my Drakeling that's making me very heavy also still? No. I mean, sap's not light. Why am I so weighed down? Huh, I don't know. Am I sorting anything, actually? Maybe I have the... No, that's all items as well. What the hell's so heavy in my inventory, dude? I did not know that. Maybe I know there was one for Amissa. Oh god, those are actually a lot heavier than I thought. Let's just put these back in here for now until I figure out the sorting situation. I mean, I know tools add up to high weights as well. And shotguns. And mushrooms. And meat. Yeah, okay, never mind. It's just all the stuff that I have. It's still just individual things that are adding up so much. Let's see. I mean, I've gotten a lot done here. I've done 3 hours on here. I feel like I may end this part of it, but let's go double check some stuff on that. So I want to know, like, I want to prepare. Question is, how much do I want to try to set up another project when something else may happen? I don't know. Either way, I do want to kind of set up Docks. Like, it would be more for us. I think that one would be closer to a streaming one than the videos that I was trying to do before. Just because of all the grinding that you need to do for Docks. Let's see. I mean, we did a couple OSDs. These guys are going to be set up. I'm going to make some posts kind of behind these, like in front of the Gatchas. I'm going to have them standing in front of here. We'll have kind of like I did the first time I played, if you saw that. All of them just constantly dropping pellets on top of them so they'll make better things. We'll set that up. But right now, I'm like, my mind has switched now to, the whole Docks thing. Oh, you know what? Have you noticed that it's very flat? I forgot to turn the grass back on after my screenshot earlier. Oh well. It's okay. I'm going to save this for now. We're going to swap over. I'm not going to change anything in here. It's for those that are sticking around right now. I'm going to get a little bit of a bonus. We're going to double check some stuff. Normal map of base game is way bigger. You're very correct about that, actually. So let me check. So if I look up Emerald real fast... Oops, that's 2 L's. That's why I want a new freaking keyboard. Half of the keys on this randomly do more than that. Yeah, that would be why. More spawns. Emerald Isle, more spawns. This mod is to be used with the mod map Emerald Isles. This creature adds spawns for stuff that do not normally spawn on the map. Mammoth, Woolly Rhino, Drakelings, Cosmo, Armadago, Dreadmare, Pyromane, Managarmer, and Balewind. Stuff not added. Dreadnoughtus and Oasisaur. Fair. Understandable. But does that really change that much of it, like, the map, just have it on there? Maybe it does. I feel like that almost sounds like it's just to add these other random creatures, though, in the spots that already exist. Because what I did... I probably will mess it up if I try to do it again, but if we go in here... I'm just glad that my series, by the way, for Ultimate Survivor only has these 4. Prevent hibernation, crafting skill potion, custom battle levels, and pull it. It makes it easy to remember what I need to go back to those. But when it comes to like docks and everything, if I want to do docks, first of all we're gonna want this on there, I guess, and then we'll have docks after that. If I had gone and saw their official servers and I kind of copied what they had. Oh, okay. That downloaded very fast, by the way, as well. Granted, I do have fiber, but some days it just still takes forever to get to decide. Like, it takes forever to decide to download stuff properly. So, let's see. They have Dino Depot. They have Shiny. They have 1050. They've got Egg Collector, Mouse Saver, better breeding. They need Prevent Hibernation. They're Dino Finder. Anything else that I need to add to this? Wish they had Sinnohs. That's just me personally. I don't think there's anything else I needed, right? No, Cyber Structures is one. Utilities Plus. Awesome Spyglass. And that was it. I'm pretty sure. Just have to remember all the ones that are involved. I think it is. I think I just need to actually, I need to start growing those plants. I've just been feeding them, did I not add Dino Depot? I got it here. That should be everything, I think, for this. Then we'll go to Emerald Isles. We'll just restart. I mean, I did have a start, but I was only like level 20. I played for a couple of hours just to see how it would go. I just want to see if more stuff will spawn. That's kind of my whole thing. So we'll delete this again. It's been a good map for testing stuff on. I can tell you that. But no, yeah, those the stuff for the I got the tech crop plot unlocked so that I can really focus in on doing that for the gachas because it'll be a lot better. All right, let's take a look. Also, if you haven't seen, this is my newer character, made in the newer character creator that they added later. He only exists on the cluster right now, so there you go. I mean, single player is always tricky, but it is. But like I could do slow-mo 20 and fly around and see if more than that spawns, because that was kind of the problem that I ran into while trying to do that before. I think I normally do voice 3, right? I don't know. Anyway, we'll spawn in Little Tree. Is the actual names? I understand why. There we go. I heard a Cosmo. At least, because they definitely were not spawning here before. Honestly, if the Cosmos were spawning before, I would have gone for them first. I'd imagine that Mike has fixed it, though. Because they did not require any hunting experience when they first were added to the game. Oh my god, I need to turn grass back on. It just looks horrible without it. There you go. So we're on Emerald Isles, the map made by Vino. We have everything added on that you need for docks. They have the little asterisk. Where'd the Cosmo go? That's going to be the real tell of whether or not they fixed that. Because I heard him, but I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. It does not have the little asterisk after it. I wonder if they never... Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe Mike doesn't care if you can... Wait. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't actually say anything. Maybe Mike doesn't care if you have a Cosmo. Because it doesn't really matter. You're probably still going to get blown up anyway. Oh yeah, Dino Depot, the only reason I don't have that on the main map is, like, as great as the mod is, it does feel like one crystal is very cheap for a cryopod. I'm not going to lie. So the only reason I haven't done that on the single player for now is that. Okay, so if we take a look at their dino finder thing. Right now there's only 60 dinos, but I've only been in this spot for a couple of minutes. So let's just do fly. For the sake of just kind of like loading in the whole map. We'll also do slow-mo 5. Oh, I'm probably dead. Okay, no. Slow-mo 5 is still too fast. Slow-mo 3. To fly around at slow-mo 3 at 5 is apparently way too fast. Stuff is spawning in, I feel like, more often, though. It's still less bare. But by how much? The problem, because that's my problem, is looking at this, it's pretty empty. My best friend would be my wife, and the answer would be yes. At this point in time, like, I do miss the friends that I had when I was younger. They're all awesome, but I don't really talk to them anymore. And my best friend would be my wife. So yes, of course. You can? I mean, if that's the case, maybe I'll just have to do that. I guess I didn't really ever try to look into the INI files. Oh my god. Okay, so everything is actually... Okay. That does seem a little bit more legit. I'm actually seeing a Grendel right now. That concerns me. See, like, I feel like this map could be good for docks, considering the big, wide open areas. The Carcanos. Yeah, maybe that is all that I was missing, quite frankly. I did see a manticore at one point, but that was like the biggest thing I ran into. I spent a long time hanging out on this beach killing things. That's a mega. Maybe that is what I needed. In lower high school, I got betrayed by my best friend. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. It is very sad when that kind of thing happens, and I would be a liar. I'm in their Discord as well. I just, I'm a lurker. Let's see. I hadn't asked. Oh, you mean in the Emerald Isle one, or do you mean in Vino's? Because I've gone in Vino's. I'm in Vino's. I'm in Docks as well. When I first tried to play Docks the first time around, they posted my videos in there, which was awesome to see. But it also did kind of feel like I was a little bit, like, obligated to continue, even though it was starting to prove to be very hard. But that's the thing, is, like, right now, I'm wanting to do this again, so I kind of just wanted to wait for more stuff to be added. Oh, we got a pygmy, and then a blue gem from that. Dino Depot one. I'm in that too. I'm in a lot of the Discords. I've been trying to keep an eye on things because, like, with running the cluster, let's see. Old man's advice kind of thing. I don't know if I appreciate being called an old man. However, I do have white in my beard, so I mean, I guess I can't really deny that I am much older. But, I mean, ultimately, like, depending on the... high school seems like it's probably like your entire life right now, and it definitely feels like it's a whole big thing. But I want you to know, right now, for me, I have been out of school longer than I spent time in school, and like as much as that stuff, it doesn't really get to me. It's not going to be there forever. You're going to spend a lot more time outside of it. But like ultimately, like, I would just try to be the bigger person if they betrayed you. I don't know what they did, and you don't have to share that if you don't want to, but like I would just be the bigger person about it and just know that, like, if it's something that you can get over, then great. If it's not, then just move on. There's not much else I can really suggest. Because, like, trying to get back at them for something's not going to be something that is going to be better in the long run. It's probably just going to be something you may regret doing, so I don't know. I don't recommend trying to have a retaliation. Is this going to be one of those ones that tries to kill me? Because I know that's a thing in this. No, I'm not high enough level. Okay. Oh, or am I thinking of a different mod pack? I don't remember now. But dude, it only said there were like 70 dinos on here still. 100. I don't know. Like, it seems like I'm getting the right stuff now. Like, the creatures that are supposed to be spawning throughout docks, I'm seeing more of. But this island over here with the green and orange crystals. And let's have to see if we can get more to spawn on the map in general. $370. I mean, that's the thing, though. It's like when I did this before, I had flown around the map, and it got me up to 1,800, and then it started to go down when I stayed in one spot. So that's what I mean. Is like, I think even with that... Oh, it's their arena. I think I found this one other time. Can't really interact with these crystals from when they were doing this. I wonder if that was something that he just edited on his own side. Just changed the color of them. Probably just did that. Yeah, this is, I mean, yeah, I did mention it, but this is the... Oh, that's a golem there. This is Vino's map. He made this one, and it's based on and, you know, built up as a, as the Pokemon 4th generation map. It's the Hoenn... Oh, not 4th, 3rd, sorry. The 3rd generation map. It's Hoenn. And the bosses that he's going to add to it are going to look vaguely like the legendaries when they are done. That was high ping by the cost. True. Oh, there's a Manticore. This is even cool or worth watching. Billy does it. So here's the thing, Billy. I'm just testing out a new map. I'm testing out an idea that I would like to do. Right now, I'm checking out Vino's map to see if I can get enough creatures to spawn to justify playing the overhaul mod docks. And, like, it's up to you whether or not you're wanting to watch that. But, you know, either way, I mean, I appreciate you been hanging out for a bit. But, like, if it does seem like it's legit, then I might actually start, like, my first couple of days just before I end up ending the stream tonight. But it's hard to say, because right now I am just checking this. Why do I weigh so much? What do you mean? What you talking about? There's a lot more creatures over here now. That actually seems more legit. Let's see. There's straight up a Giga over here by a Mega Bronto. Let's see. I'm starting to see more stuff show up. I mean, it looks... Let's check out over here. What are you talking about? You just mean me actually be? Or do you mean my character? Because if you mean me, that's not cool, man. Let's see. Yeah, it's true. It is very true. That is great advice. Great advice, JCV. Maybe just say JC. I don't know. The problem is, I'm looking at this right here. And, like, this is the very beginning. And, like, I guess I can spawn anywhere. It doesn't have to be here. But this area here has always been so bare to me. And I've been trying to see. I was like, are you calling me fat, bro? That's not cool. Like, my guy's not carrying anything, though. He doesn't have anything on him. Like, right now, we're just flying around to check stuff out. Trust me, if you're thinking this guy's big, I've seen people make their characters specifically look like a thumb. Oh, man. Let's see. I don't know, man. It's so hard to say whether that would be... Like, it would be great to start here. And I know the whole point of this is, like, he only did have a few things spawned. But, like... let's see. Walk. Let's see. I mean, they only had a couple of light pets here that he had started with. And if you go to the next one, you can actually get the seeds for them. I don't really know. It doesn't seem so far. There's a Mega Bronto, so, like, kind of close nearby. I don't know if, it feels like it's still too bare to justify. Like, I did play this on Amissa, which, like, I feel like there were still so many more creatures on that map, even though Mike did essentially tell me not to. Well, not he didn't say not to play on that map, but to say it probably wouldn't be the same experience. And the only reason I'm trying to find something different other than Astraeos, which I'm pretty sure is like focused in on right now. Hostler was a friend of 2 years, so it's like a family type relation for 2 years. I did not make this, no. I made this character. Yes. I did not make this map. Friend of 2 years, so it's like a family type relation for 2 years. The unfortunate thing is, there, Darkness, that is going to happen. Like, all you can really do is just kind of the things that you want to do for yourself. And like it can be painful, to have someone just like change their mind. Or, I mean, if you have a conversation with them, maybe there's something that they're just not mentioning, but like it's hard to say. It's hard to say in those cases, like what's going to happen with that. But the biggest thing is like just try to move forward with your own stuff and not let it change, not let it distract you to the point where you're not doing the things that you want to be doing to further your own things, Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get any better there, dude. Like, I'm seeing some of the bosses actually show up. I saw Grendel in there, or we can see a couple megas around. That's Grendel. I can't see anything. Oh, man. I wonder, because, like, maybe I can find the other map that I thought, like, could technically be one you would use for, one that had no, like, lizard-like creatures on it. All mammals. I mean, that's kind of an interesting one, but, like, there is another... I might want to check what those maps are. Because I want to use Vino's map for something. But, like, it's always kind of had an issue with the amount of creatures. I'm glad I could at least give you some, give you some solace in that. It's rough. But, I mean, like, all you can do is move forward and, like, leave room in your heart for that person if you want to have it. If it's something you can talk to them about, but don't let it hold you back. Yeah, the only reason I haven't, because that's what I'm saying, is I think they have it all. I think they have it all tuned in for Astraeos, and the only reason I haven't just decided to go for that is because I was doing another project before. Billy, I really don't know what you're saying, my friend. The reason that I haven't specifically gone to Astraeos is I was working on a project over there, and I guess I could just do a backup save and move it somewhere else. But I was really just curious to see if maybe this one could work for it. Because, like I said, like I want to do something here. Because the premise of the map is very cool. And it would be awesome to be able to, like, do a series here of some sort. But every time I've tried to do it, it just kind of seems like it's a little bit bare. Dragon! Yeah. I think that's probably the deal. Oh, Lord. And now I'm going to be blind again. Alright. Good night, JC. Again, thank you so much for becoming a member and for the super chat. It honestly means a lot. But you have a good night. We'll talk to you later, alright? Alright, we're going to leave this one for here. Maybe we'll check another map. I just mean we're going to leave Emerald Isles. What other maps can we potentially look at? But it's probably not going to be the same as Astraeos. We could probably do something like that, though. All right. If that is the case, then Darkness, I mean, there's a potential that there's a lot of stuff going on their end as well. Have you tried to just have a conversation? Sometimes, like, you got to give them someone their space while they're working on, they're going through some stuff. But just, show that you are still wanting to, show interest in what they're doing, and maybe it's something that they can get over with on that. You just got to have a conversation with them. I did not mean to click on this one. Where was because like the map that I'm thinking of has like a deer head on it. Let's see. Was it a deer head or was it something kind of similar to that? Let me search for. We'll browse mods. We'll look for maps. It was one that was relatively popular for a while, but didn't last. Appalachia. Has this one been updated a good amount of times since, or no? 98% complete. Nice. Bugs and other fixes not included. Appalachia offers a variety of flat stuff. Is it not? Appalachia was once a proto-arc where the precursor overseers first encountered humanity. They marveled at the vast wildlife landscapes. Huh. I think actually though this one has its own set of creatures, which probably would mess with docks too, huh? Might be a problem. Damn, I might just have to do Astraeos. Because, like, a lot of these other ones either have their own required stuff for them, or they would probably interfere in one way or another. Because there's Mythica. Is this the one you're talking about? Or is it... I also heard Lost City's pretty good, but I don't know about for dock specifically. Map is fully cross-platform, available on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. See, the whole thing here is like Amissa. That was the one I was trying to do it on before. They had other things that I could add for Amissa. They've got. I have the Amissa thing. There's a structures. Additions being what exactly? Aramori? Okay. Wyverns and Marika Argent from the Amissa map moved to this mod to make them transferable. You need this mod to make them spawn on the Amissa map. I think I didn't do this because it just adds a couple things to be specific for the map. I'm curious how much they've changed it. If that might work too. I didn't finish Ross's video on that one. I started watching it, but I think I had to put it down. Amissa. Bye. let's try this one real quick. I want to see if like there's something to do with the amount of if the amount of creatures is fixed on this one or not, or if it's different. Because I remember there being a normal amount when I tried to do it here before. Voice 3. Okay. Okay. I mean, the map still looks the same. It's still hand drawn. But I am curious again. Like we'll spawn up in here. I did run into Gig. More is huge. Probably 6 and add additions is 4. Wow. Good solid 10k. 10 gigs. I mean, not 10k. They still have the music on this map in the city. Probably will happen after this is done loading in properly. I can hear it, but it's quiet. That might be the fact that I turned it down a little bit, or they changed it. Because like, I didn't mind that it had custom music here, but it kind of was really loud and obnoxious after a while. I mean, this is still a good. A map does have good variety. No, that's fair. I think. Yeah, no. I think when I did it here before, it was kind of cool. It was just something. It was a brand new map that like someone had made, and it was and Docks was something I'd never really done a overhaul before, so I wanted to try something here. And like it kind of was cool, but yeah, it didn't last for long. Did they change the layout of this? I feel like they might have. Oh yeah, they've got Gigas on the map still, on the beach right over here, right off the bat. Same layout. They've got Grand Tortugas already around. I may end up just doing Estrellas. I do remember the water being very. Oh, well, they did something to the water now. They actually have like I was trying to go into the water before, and it would still just be open air essentially. I didn't see much of what. What the hell was that? Hello. I didn't see much of what was like what the percentage of this one was done or not. While it was, I don't even know what it's at right now. To be fair. But I want to see, is this area up here still, like, uninhabited by stuff other than turtles? I think if I were to add um, the wyverns that are for this map, they'd be in here and it wouldn't be a safe place. But without it, I think this spot's just untouched, you know? Oh, they added into here as well. Fantastic. Let me make sure. They joined in Pearl tier, right? Yep. Cool. Sorry, behind the scenes stuff. Just kind of helping it, like make sure things are added in here. Also, YouTube member, cool. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Seems like it's gonna be done soon. Yeah, I mean, like I don't know how much I'm gonna rush into trying to do docs right now anyway, because of with other things that I may be involved in, and Ultimate Survivor still going right now and finishing up potentially, like. I mean, uh, Genesis comes out in a month. I don't really have a lot of time before we'd swap over to that anyway, but I kind of want to know. I want to have something in my back pocket like this, like as something that I can actually do, because like the overhaul mod thing, like I want to tackle one. That's why I tried to do it the first time, but it's just really like at the time, I uh, I didn't want to. What was I gonna say? At the time, it was driving me nuts, but I didn't want to like admit that it was driving me nuts. But I want to tackle something this difficult. Like it was overwhelming at the time, and I know they've added so much more to it since then that like there's even more to deal with. But if I have a plan that I'm going to do it, like I could read into the mechanics a little bit more before I just hop in. I think that like that requirement that I have for myself, where I just kind of like to jump into stuff like not fully blind but blind-ish, is what got me blindsided for docs the first time around. So like, I didn't know what I was supposed to do after a certain point, and it was like, I don't know. I wanted to come back to it at some point, and it's gotten so far away that like they've changed so much of it. So I don't know. I would probably just make a backup of what I'm doing on Astraeus, or maybe continue that project. I don't know, man. There's so much that I was working on. And the reason I decided to focus on just Ultimate Survivor is one, it fell behind. But even when it wasn't just behind, like I wanted to just kind of get my character there and play on Extinction. Is that the one we were talking about before, or is that the one that's already been out for a while? If we look up Primitive, that still just shows like Appalachia. Primitive plus Reforged. Also, Primitive Mod, Primitive Reforged. Among the new items, there's 3 new building material types: lumber, glass, and brick, as well as new resources, food items, weapons, traps, crafting stations, decorative structures. Like, that stuff is cool. I don't mind that. Mythic Chronicles, Bleeding Arrow, Primitive Roleplay. Primitive Ascended. Was this someone's first attempt at trying to do this in here, I assume? Primitive plus OG. No, it's new. Is there a newer one than this? Because this one, I mean, is this already going by newest? Date released. Oh, shoot. That was yesterday. Well, it was a couple hours ago, wasn't it? Okay. Crazy. I mean, I'll install it. Consider doing something like that. 1, 2, 0. Oh, okay. That is cool. I don't mind that. I didn't mean to close out of that entirely. I don't really care about some of those things. Custom cosmetics. That's fine. I'm not worried about those as much. I should watch the rest of Ross's video. I know there were some comments on here about Mythica. But like, the fact you mentioned that it feels like old Ark is also something that kind of makes me interested in this one. But I don't know. I don't really want to spend the extra cash right now until I know it's something I might use it for. People have also suggested Lost City, that it's a very good mix between a bunch of things. But I haven't really thought about that one too much. Or Dino Finder. I have to make sure that if I like have to put all my mods back so I don't screw this up before I hop into Extinction again. Well, that's good. It's good that people are like on top of that kind of thing. Screenshots. Nice. Okay. But yeah, I think what I would probably do is I would probably just do Astraeos unless something else is more focused in on, because wasn't it, I mean, I could do Rag as well, but I don't want to ruin the save that I have over on Rag for Docs at the moment. I'm pretty sure I backed up what was on the server so I could continue that series if I wanted to, and that's what's on Rag right now. The losses aren't artifacts yet. Okay. Yeah, early on that one, early with what what Vinos has as well. I mean, if I'm playing Docs, it wouldn't really matter. But I guess, I don't know. We'd have to see on that one. I'm ultimately just really excited to try out some new maps, and like with stuff potentially coming up very soon, like it's gonna be all new. Every part of it. So that's gonna be fun. But I should probably end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and like contributing and having a good time. But yeah, we'll have to see what we end up continuing with in the next one. But I really want to continue because I was considering if that worked out on Emerald Isles, then maybe I would just like we'll do a stream of that as we kind of get into things. But I guess Fart is an option. I have not done Svartalfheim. I'll have to see. I'll look into that stuff on my own time, I think. But I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys again so much for hanging out. It was a very good time, and I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow. I will post in the Discord or on YouTube if I end up doing that. But I think what I might do is just kind of make sure everything that I need to work on is done. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.